everybody. Welcome to Outerhaven podcast. Insert name here, episode 53. Everyone's confirmed for brawl. Yo, this is Carlos Abdu. You know me as the Elf. I go by so many different names. I forget which one I have right now. With me is my awesome black driver, my niggle, Nephrite.
Yo, what's up, kid? What's going? You stupid.
Yo,
What's
I
going
have
on,
mad
man?
respect for you right now because you're like you don't know who Diggle is, right? He's the black dude from Arrow. He's the most popular character on that. I have a friend who he can say is Black Driver.
Yeah, right.
That is
Pretty much.
awesome.
Pretty much. Oh yeah, man. I'm on. I'm trying to do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah, that's true.
having fun.
Yo, by the way, when that album dropping?
I don't know, man. Can't even say it. I can't even say it, man. I've been so busy. Like I don't even know when I'm dropping. I haven't even been producing anything for like the past couple of months.
Well, we always anticipate more of your musical escapades, man.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
And of
But,
course, we got the Navigator, Quentin Bruman. What's up?
Check it as I come through when I'm rocking this rhyme. Don't make me have to transform like Optimus Prime. Yo, what's going on, y'all? CJ Navigator Bowman, Clinton Navigator Bowman, Brooklyn, New York, all day. What's up, Elf?
It was good, man. So, on that JoJo, they're stuck in the submarine, the yellow submarine.
Nah, they got out. They're in Egypt now. So we're
They're finally on Namek. They're
I am
finally on
waiting.
Namek.
I am waiting for the Iggy and Polnareff slapstick. That's what I'm looking forward to the most.
Season 2 cannot come quick enough. And of course, we got the eponymous Shadow Hacker himself. What's up, kid?
I'm not here.
Okay, ignore him. Ignore him.
Sorry. That was great.
That was good.
With my co-driver, Mini Hacks.
Hi, Mini Hacks.
can't have kids on this program. Actually, it's adults only.
What the hell are you doing here?
Ooh,
Oh.
he said I've been had tournament wins.
What are you talking about? I already bought it in the
I
podcast.
just turned 18, so
Oh, he's legal now. You hear that, everybody? He's legal.
Legal.
Go gentle
Hey.
on him. It's his first time.
Hey, before we get started, I wanted to just go ahead and thank all the fans and our listeners for helping making the site a success. We're actually rising up in rank, and just want to say keep continuing to read our stories, keep continuing to listen to our podcasts, and we'll keep continuing to grow. We appreciate that.
Yeah,
And I'm
without
going to take
you-
a drink of chocolate milk to that.
Chocolate milk. Chocolate milk? Look at you drinking chocolate milk. Give me a beer.
Milk.
All right.
Yeah, man. So what's
yo,
up? So what topics do we got for today?
Tokyo Game Show still going on, or it just ended?
Oh,
Not a-
man, it just started. And before we even get started with that, let me say, we've heard so much great news even before the event started that I can't even wait for this to kick off. We got the release date for Bloodborne. We got the demo for Forza Horizon 2, which is phenomenal. I don't even think I'm picking up Dry Club now. The
Oh,
game is just
wow. We got
amazing.
For real?
Yo,
The load time, there is no load time. It is seamless. The car models are fantastic. The frame rate does not drop. It is a consistent 30 frames per second.
Wow.
So Hack, so pretty much me buying my Xbox One today was actually a good thing.
If you're
Oh,
a
yes.
racing fan, hell yes.
Oh, so you bought an Xbox One today, man?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did, and I got Killer Instinct on it, which I magically found out that I got the combo breaker pack for free. I was like, all right, cool, I'm down with that.
Good
And
man.
then
But
I picked up Madden 15 and I picked up WWE 2K15 on pre-order, but I'm waiting on some other games. So it's like I'm waiting on some other games. So Forza Horizon is definitely on the
oh
horizon.
yes. I was like,
Yo.
I went to the store. Like, give me my day one. I need it. Just give it to me now. After playing
Yo,
that
come
demo.
on. You can't get an Xbox One and not want to get Sunset Overdrive, man.
I am going to
cares
get
about
that,
Sunset
but
Overdrive?
for right now, Forza Horizon 2 is my go-to game right now, other than Killer Instinct.
I was actually contemplating waiting to get that white Xbox One.
Nah,
I was
it's
like,
not even
Nah.
worth
Let
it.
me
I mean,
ask
other
you a
than
question. Let me
it
ask you a
being
question.
white, that's it. It doesn't. It still has a small ass hard drive to boot.
Dude,
I mean, even
remember,
the ugly ass Call of
being-
Duty
being
Xbox
white
One has a
is
terabyte.
actually the new minority here in the United States. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
actually no, it's not. But according to census data, no, it's not. But
what? Still,
But
there's still
let's
white
get off
people?
that. Let's get back to Tokyo.
Let me ask,
I mean, I
did
managed to
did
pick
you
up.
catch any deals or anything like that for the stuff you bought that you got today?
Oh
Connor?
well, pretty much I got the Xbox One used. I got it refurbished from GameStop. The
okay.
Connect one for $450. So I was like,
Mhm.
all right. Picked up. I basically pre-ordered the games full price. Got the Titanfall Xbox Live 1 year card, so it gave me an extra month. On top of that, I mean, I didn't really get any deals. I just picked up the games as is.
You just
because
wanted,
it's-
you just got it because you wanted it, right?
Yeah, I got it. 'cause I
Yeah,
wanted
but
it.
Clinton, you definitely need to go download that demo. Like, I would tell you to stop doing a podcast, but that'd be wrong. You need to download it.
No, here's the thing. Hacks. See, my computer's HD, my main display, is hooked up to the HDMI input for my Xbox One. So I can go do that right now.
Yeah,
Go do
definitely.
that
Yeah,
right
that
now.
game is. I mean, and I'm sorry for hyping Forza so much, but yeah, I mean, we got trailers for the Evil Within, which I know Neff is
You know-
still a big Silent Hill fan, but I've been following that game for a while, and
Serious
yeah,
for
I will
Evil?
be.
You really excited for Evil Within?
Yeah, I actually am for everything that I've seen. Plus the
That
fact
game
that I
looks-
got the
that
game for like
game-
I got the game for like $16 for my PC. Hell yes.
Well,
Wait,
let me
did it come
let
out?
me
It
ask.
came out
Wait,
already?
Neff,
What, for real?
Oh wait, it came out already?
No, it'll be out by October. Yo,
but you got it for
let me
$16.
preach real quick for everybody out there who is still on the fence about PC gaming. I love you guys. I love console gamers, but my love for PC gamers, especially for the fact that I can go and pick up legit copies of Dragon Age Inquisition for $27, Aliens for $15. I can pick up The Evil Within for $16, Borderlands pre-sequel for $20. I didn't spend less money than two whole Xbox One or PlayStation 4 games.
So wait,
That's
so
tight.
you got it for $16 Evil Within on PC?
Yes.
Wow, man, that's fantastic.
Legit
man. 'Cause
deals.
That game is because that game is that's the amount that you should pay for it.
No, I've been following this for a while. This is actually shaping to be really good.
okay, yo, quick poll, Neff.
What else?
Evil Within or the new Silent Hill?
Oh no, let's not do
can
that.
Can I pick Project Cars?
See?
Oh.
No,
I
and
told you
saw
not to do
new
that.
Trailer. Wait. I saw that new trailer for the Silent Hills that just came out, and everybody's like, whatever they're trying to be scary or whatever like that. It looks like just some kind of other game. It doesn't even. It looks like some other game that could be fun to play or whatever like that, but it has nothing to do with Silent Hill, and
Yeah,
it doesn't
it could
like
be
it might
less
as well
scary.
like. Yeah, because I'm looking at like you had this ball that went into the door by itself, like this ghost ball, and then the ball turned into a head, and centipedes, a whole bunch of centipedes started coming out the head, and then centipedes on the wall. It just I'm looking at it, and I'm just looking at it like and I'm just scratching my balls, and I'm like, okay, what else is going on, and I'm like, I don't see how anybody.
Well, it's very
I'm
hard
not
to
impressed
have
by
a
this
very
game, is what I'm
legitimate
saying.
horror game where your protagonist is Daryl from Walking Dead, man.
Yeah, I mean, I love Daryl, but I don't care if he's in a whack game that doesn't do anything for me. Then it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't matter to me if Daryl's in there. I don't. I love
Yeah.
Daryl, but if the game is whack and it doesn't do anything for me, and and I want to like something. It's not like I'm trying not to like something. It's just not doing anything for me. And I'm like, I'm looking at the trailer for Silent Hills, and it's just they're trying to be scary, and I'm like.
Maybe Kojima just ought to stick to his Metal Gears, man, because
The
the new trailer
you
for
you
Metal
said
Gear
choose
Solid
between-
just
you asked me like a couple of minutes earlier, Evil Within the Silent Hills. I would have to say Fatal Frame on Fatal Frame on Wii U. Give me
I
that.
told you not to ask him. You know how reserved he is. You shouldn't have not asked that question.
I thought he'd be a bigger Silent Hill fanboy to
No,
strike
I'm not
against.
I'm not a Silent Hill fanboy. I'm a big fan of Silent Hill, but I'm not a fanboy. A fanboy is somebody that'll like whatever just because they like just.
He's not wrong. I mean, have you not seen IGN boards or Kotaku boards? Just saying.
Just saying, yeah. Whatever. Of course. Square Enix finally released another trailer for the Hangover. I mean, Final Fantasy 15.
For the Hangover, I'm done with you. I'm done. Nah. Podcast over.
Yo,
Mark tape.
Elf just
Tape.
killed
Line
it
of the
just
night.
now. Elf just killed it just now. He said Final Fantasy 15.
Mind
Yo,
you, we
that's
got a
how I'm gonna
date.
be playing the game. Just a
Mind
bunch of
you,
drunk Japanese J-pop stars
In
in
a
a car,
in a long ass
in a
in a long
fucking
ass what I
Porsche.
say McLaren, long ass Mercedes McLaren.
Who fucking
I'm
drives a
saying-
Mercedes in the middle of a desert?
I'm
You look
saying,
dope.
listen,
I can't
listen.
find the car.
I'm saying,
Yo, so
we got
let me
the
tell you
demo
this,
coming
guys.
out.
So let me
We
say
got-
this. Like, so a new trailer for Final Fantasy 15 had just went off Tokyo Game Show, and unlike the other trailers, which like the trailers of the past for Final Fantasy 15,
You know, typical Square
or
Enix
versus
bullshit.
or versus 13 or whatever it was called back in the days. You know, the trailers you saw were mostly pre-rendered trailers. You know, like just pre-rendered CGI, whatever. And then the new, over the 10-year span since 2006, you see some gameplay footage. Like recently, you saw some gameplay footage like about a year ago, something like that. Now this whole trailer is nothing but gameplay footage.
Beautiful.
Now,
And it shows that it's an open world game. Like they're driving around in a long ass Mercedes.
Is Grand Theft Auto Midgard?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, but it looks fantastic. And the thing about the trailer is that it looks like it's coming out. It like unlike the other trailers, I just looked at like the previous trailers just look like
Yeah.
this is just like whatever. Okay, it's,
You know,
this game's not
they're
coming
getting
out.
on it, but this one now they're almost done. They're almost
Yeah,
done.
it looked like
Okay.
In other words, when the trailer started, they said this whatever little
It's
put
in development. We're gonna
yeah
make it
yeah
better.
it looked like they used the PS4. It looked like they used the console engine for it. So it just looks like it's coming out. I'm just interested to play this because
Well, two things of note that I wanted to talk about.
What?
I kind of agree with the internet in saying this is it looks like a godlike game, but it does not look like a Final Fantasy. It doesn't.
I mean that's good.
I mean,
That's
if you
good.
would
That's
call
good.
it something else,
but
everyone will be fine with that.
But hold on. Now, I mean, let's save all of that because we know there's a date for the demo.
Yeah,
if you pick up Final Fantasy Type 0 HD, there is a date
you mean
for the
like
demo.
In Final Fantasy Type 0 that's HD that's coming out, they're gonna have a demo of Final Fantasy 15 included. So that's fantastic. Like that means that this game is really coming out. Like this is actually for almost 10 years, Square finally said, okay, we're gonna stop playing games and release this game now.
You know what it sounds like to me? It just means that everybody just got that much happier because this game for the longest time was considered vaporware.
Yeah,
and
it's actually coming out.
People that said it. I'm like,
But let's be real though.
Yeah, but let's be real.
Let's be real though. Like
Right.
you can say the same thing. I remember the last time a demo came out and the game got scrapped. It was from EA and it was called NBA Elite 11. I don't have hope. I'm just saying.
It's not
EA,
only
that's
like
EA.
that.
This
Have
is-
you
this
took a
is-
look at the gameplay?
This is a Final Fantasy game. This is Square and a Final Fantasy game. Like
It doesn't look as tight as
Here's the thing.
Final Fantasy.
Here's the thing.
15,
Nephrite,
or even the
you just
previous
said it.
Final Fantasies.
You just said it. It's Square Enix.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like exactly.
No,
So
I
I'm
don't have
not-
a lot of faith.
I am not
Don't
putting faith in them.
Don't misunderstand. I don't have a lot of faith for Square Enix. I'm just saying that they don't have a record of releasing demos for
Right.
Final Fantasy games and not coming out with them. You know what I'm saying?
I
all I'm
don't get that. I don't get that. I mean, Square Enix has done a lot of dumb stuff, but
and a lot of dumb stuff.
Yeah.
the last couple years they've actually had a decent track record. They've turned around Final Fantasy Realm Reborn, one of the best games they've had in a long while, even though it's still an MMO. We were finally getting Final Fantasy 15, Kingdom Hearts remixes, Kingdom Hearts 3. They're giving games to people they finally want.
Well, the only two things I can say, I can't really say is they had a good track record lately. The only thing I can say is that they got Final Fantasy 14 and then they got Bravely Default. That's all. That's the only thing I can see that.
You know
that
what?
game
Not,
that
not
came
even
out.
not even Final Fantasy 14. That was like that was dead in the water. That Bravely Default though, that nearly saved Square Enix reputation. Yes, you
And
could say.
And granted, Square Enix being the publisher for the Batman series, I mean, their most highly acclaimed series that they been involved with in a long time. I mean,
And that was only one
But
game.
I'm not talking about Square Enix as a publisher. That has nothing to do with
That's
them as a
that's
publisher.
also a thing. That's
When
also
you're
a
a
thing ever
publisher,
since they
you're
got
a
on
publisher.
Eidos.
To me,
But
that's
Elf,
different.
I'm sorry, going back real quick about Final Fantasy 14. That's what I'm talking about. They completely brought that game back to life. Final
Yeah,
Fantasy
they
14 is,
They
you know,
did.
up and running big time because
No,
of the Realm
actually,
Reborn.
that's actually a fantastic, little MMO there. Like I can't even front.
despite the groans that came over when it was first announced,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, but I played it for a
was
while.
one
I
of
mean,
those
it's
growing-
like Neff said, it's a good MMO. It's not my cup of tea, but it is a phenomenal game. It still has some growing pains to go through, but it's a far cry from the original
the
Final Fantasy
original
14.
Final
Oh my
Fantasy,
god, that game was
exactly.
bad.
And so what I'm saying is that Square Enix as a developer, I can't say they had a good track record. All they did was like 2 games that are very good. And that's good. That's really good. But they're gonna have to do a lot more. Like you can't even say Kingdom Hearts 3. All they did was announce Kingdom Hearts 3. It's not like it's out already.
Oh,
So,
not even
the game
not even
turns out to be-
close.
I mean, we know it's gonna be for both next gen consoles, so that's
But
actually a
apparently
good thing.
this thing is so important that Tetsuo Noyuma had to drop out of freaking Final
Yeah.
Fantasy 15 in order to go to Kingdom Hearts 3. It's like, what? No.
Yeah,
no.
they do
Well,
not
I
want
mean-
this game doing bad at all.
Listen, that's good because Final Fantasy. Everybody's saying, well, Final Fantasy 15 doesn't look like a Final Fantasy game, and that's good because they need to change up the status quo.
No, that was my question. How does the game look like a Final Fantasy game?
Right,
Especially as they go through so many iterations of the game.
Well,
It's been almost
thing-
10 years.
Hold on,
It's been
I think
almost
I
10
can
years
see
since
that.
the game was first announced as versus.
I think around
I think-
Final Fantasy, what was it? Not 11, 12? That the series kind of, go straight up into the action RPG genre instead of the turn-based RPG that is, established
No,
as
but it
legacy.
needs to be. It's
Well,
good.
hold on.
It's good that Final Fantasy in this main installments is flirting with action RPG. That's good. It needs to do that, and it needs to be solid. It needs to be open world. It needs to be action
Oh, this
RPG.
is true.
Yeah,
This is-
I mean,
this is
it's
100%
good that they're doing that because you need to progress and evolve the Final Fantasy brand in the main installments. Like you
Now,
can't just.
if they can
No, but
only
again-
evolve their art direction,
But you have to
fucking
understand, but
shit,
here it
man.
is.
No,
That's the
I mean,
argument. That's the
I don't-
argument.
I don't think
Hey,
anybody.
Clint, you're breaking up, bro. You're breaking up a lot.
Well, I'm just trying to talk about. Like, my thing is the whole thing with Final Fantasy, and a lot of the fans that are saying, "Oh, it doesn't look like a Final Fantasy." A lot of those fans, came in around the time Final Fantasy 7 and 8 and 9 and 10, where it was still.
But I'm gonna tell you
traditional.
this: Final Fantasy 7 and 8, they changed the status quo of that game. That game wasn't like the first ones, like the early ones. That game
Yeah.
was.
I mean, Square tried going back to traditional stuff with 9 and Crystal and all that stuff, and that hasn't
No, they
really
did.
paid
And
off.
they did a good thing. Like 9 was great. 9 was.
9 was
fantastic.
beautiful. I love
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite Final Fantasies, but it just
Mhm.
turns out the public really likes these pseudo-realistic sci-fi shit on their Final Fantasy.
Listen,
And
yeah, pretty much.
the whole revitalization of the old style didn't pay off until Bravely Default.
I'm just gonna call bullshit on
Well,
that,
see,
but,
well,
like,
well,
you
see,
know
the
what? Let's
reason,
be
the
real.
reason it, the reason it paid off with Bravely Default because first of all, when's the last time they did like because everything about that game is solid. You know what I'm saying? It's not like there's one or two good things about that game. They made a game that's really old school Final Fantasy, but they did it in a solid way, and they did it in a way that kind of pushes it to modern standards. Like you can play that game and not feel like it's just dated or anything like that.
You know what? They did that. A perfect example is Final Fantasy 13. How they changed it up completely. The environment
But
that
they
didn't seem
really
like a
didn't
Final
do
Fantasy game
they
at all.
didn't do a lot
Yeah.
of things right with that game. Though. They
No,
didn't do a
they
lot of
did
things.
not.
There's a lot
Speaking of
of
that, that game, those finally, a lot of people it had a mixed reception, and that those games are actually finally making their way over to the PC. Hint,
Yeah,
hint,
coming
wink,
to
wink.
Steam. The trilogy's coming to Steam. Final Fantasy
Yep.
13 trilogy's coming to Steam. Yep.
On the
Mhm.
cheap.
Yep.
On the cheap.
On the cheap. On the
Well,
cheap.
of course,
at that.
on the cheap. No one's gonna
But
pay
But,
full
but what
price
I'm
for
saying
that.
what I'm saying with 13, with Final Fantasy 13, it was a game that tried to switch tried to change Final Fantasy and evolve it, but they didn't do anything polished.
I don't-
It wasn't as solid. There was
To be
nothing-
fair, it didn't feel like an involvement of the entire franchise as it is a second attempt at trying to capture what made Final Fantasy VII so popular.
I can't say that. I can't really say that.
No, it felt like, you know, the characters, the art design, the world, the design, the type of battle system they were going for. It kind of felt to me like they were trying to redo Final Fantasy VII in a way.
No, they weren't. Not at all. It doesn't feel like that at all. Because let me tell you what Square was doing with Final Fantasy 13. Let me tell you what they was doing with the first Final Fantasy 13. What they were doing, they were trying to give you an open world action RPG. They were trying to give you this vast world. And the thing is that they didn't give you this vast world because they half-assed it. They just pretty much gave you this bare world. And the games look great. Like Square doesn't have any problems making Final Fantasy games look great. But in terms of the gameplay, in terms of the scope, in terms of the polish, the execution, it just faltered. It wasn't this great RPG or anything like that.
Oh shit! You know what? Speaking of that, let's get off Final Fantasy. But speaking of that, I just remembered something that because we're talking about Final Fantasy. The latest announcement from Square Enix regarding their latest cloud technology, which is called Shinra Technologies. Like, hey, check that out. Which they'll be using to stream games over the internet. Final Fantasy VII.
Awesome.
Final Fantasy VII. It's like, will they just stop Final Fantasy VII?
So let me get this straight. Shinra, the company that nearly took the planet into devastation, started as an iCloud server.
Dun dun dun.
All right, pretty much.
So Hacks. I mean, I think there's something you want to talk about. It's boring, and it's also with some blood in it too.
I was told not to talk about.
That was terrible. You do
that
that
was
again.
terrible, Clan. That was horrible.
I was told not to talk about it, but since you brought it up, I will. Yeah, so Soul Series fans, Demon Soul fans, Dark Soul fans.
Let's play some Deep Down.
No, fuck that game. We're getting our Bloodborne same time as the Japanese gamers in the US. And we also got a collector's edition, which is not too expensive, which looks pretty hot. You know, I'm actually kind of glad that they did this because, you know, being a Souls fan, everybody was like, man, this shit's going to come out 3 months later and we're going to sit here and suffer. But no, Sony wised up and was like, nah, we're going to bring it out at the same time as the Japanese guys. So February 6th.
Let me ask you a question. Did the previous, like the Soul games, did they come out later than the Japanese versions?
Oh, yeah, they did.
Wow.
But this is Sony knows this is their baby. They know that people love this series, and they've actually been working on this for at least 2 years, as far as I know. So yeah, this is actually a really big deal, and I can imagine that this game, especially the collectors, are actually going to sell out. I would imagine they already started selling out, unlike a certain other game which will not be named.
Wait,
what other game? What other game?
It will not be named.
Well, what is the other game that will not?
That will not be named.
I mean, there's a reason why it won't be named.
No, but I want to know it. I want you to name it. So
No, not name it.
So
What was that, Elf? What were you saying?
Down.
Oh, Deep Down. What's Deep Down?
Now, fuck Deep Down, man. I'm not even going to talk about Deep Down. I'm not even going to acknowledge the fact that it is a blatant Souls copy.
You're talking about it and acknowledging it. At the same time.
Exactly. Good job.
I'm not gonna. That's not the game, but I will say that I was excited for Deep Down. I was excited for Deep Down until it became a Japanese-only free-to-play game. Fuck you, Capcom. What do you really? It's a blatant copy off of Soul.
It's a Capcom game. Okay, I think I heard it.
Well, you said Capcom. You said the Magic Void. He went.
Yeah.
So,
Wait. You mean Crapcom? Not
Yeah. You know why? You know Capcom is not doing any of their good shit that we asked them there for the past decade.
Because
and that's why they're so fucking
because there's
broke.
nobody there that made the good shit in the first place.
well,
Exactly.
listen, you know, the only good thing that's actually worth the damn with Capcom is Monster Hunter G, which will be coming out on the new 3DS. So it's like I say.
Clinton said that, feeding on all the tiers of the Super Street Fighter and Ultra Street Fighter 4
Street Fighter
players.
is the only reason anybody should care about Capcom is Street Fighter. That's it. That's all they got.
Monster Hunter though.
Nah, fuck Monster Hunter. Fuck Monster Hunter. Because because you know why? You know why fuck Monster Hunter? Because there's a game called God Eater. That's why. That's why.
I'm sorry, Neff, you throw the gauntlet right there. Let's go.
There you go. I had to do it. I had to destroy
how are you hyped on Monster? I mean, I'm sorry, God Eater.
God Hunter is coming to the PS4.
I'm just saying.
What did you just call it?
God Hunter.
No, I mean God Eater. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? God Hunter? Is that another game?
Because it hunted Monster Hunter to extinction.
You know what? I'll say this because I'm a big Monster Hunter fan. I'm actually really peeved off how Capcom is handling that franchise. It's like
have you played?
I have. I'm actually waiting for God Eater, the next one. Especially the fact it's coming to the PlayStation 4.
Yeah,
finally.
Two is coming to the PlayStation 4. Yeah, phenomenal.
Yeah, but
fuck you, Capcom. You're on the same page as Sega. Fuck both of y'all.
Oh,
Pretty
it's
much.
funny you
Good,
mentioned
I'm
that.
glad.
It's funny you mentioned that. You know.
Sega's dropping Persona Q.
No, I can't say they're on the same. I can't say they're on the same level as Sega because Capcom at least has Street Fighter, a game that I love and adore.
But that's
so
all
Sega
they
doesn't
have
have anything
because
I love.
But
Sega doesn't have anything I
they're
love.
not doing anything. They're not doing anything new on that Street Fighter because they got to use that money to pay for their Resident Evil and use that money in order.
Yo,
to pay for
I'm actually
Down.
pretty hyped on Resident Evil Revelation 2. I'm actually pretty hyped for that.
I'm not.
I'm
happy.
listen,
no,
listen.
I'm happy.
let it die. Let it
I'm not
finally
hyped for it.
die.
What?
Y'all ain't on Sega, but look, for me, Persona Q's coming out in November.
But that's
I'm
Atlas.
pretty
But that's
excited.
Atlas.
That's
I mean,
Atlas.
Sega
That's just a
owns
subdivision.
Atlas, yes, but
It's still
that's
Sega
Atlas.
though.
Like,
No,
Huh?
Clinton, just stop. You're not gonna win this battle. I've
you're
been
not
doing
gonna
this
win
for
battle.
months.
You're
Just
stop.
yeah.
Even though Sega
oh,
owns
yo.
Atlas, it's still Atlas.
And the four Ultimax that is Persona. I'm just saying, you know.
Nigga, that's Atlas and Arc
I
system.
still
Come on,
need-
man, stop.
I still need me another
And
Virtua
that's
Fighter.
Persona 5. That Persona 5 that
need-
blew up the entire TGS.
Listen,
Clinton,
when
give up on
Persona
Virtua Fighter. The only time you're gonna see Virtua Fighter characters again.
It's on a
Is in-
crappy Dojin
It's on
game.
DOA. Is on DOA 5 Super Ultimate.
No, on a crappy
Luxury.
Dojin game that's coming out from Sega.
You
Sorry,
talking about Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax, which just totally announced Valkyria Chronicles characters Savaria Bless and Alicia Melchior? Of course.
Oh, so that's their DLC? Just Valkyria Chronicle characters?
No,
not,
it's not.
making
it's not
another.
DLC. They're joining the cast officially.
Oh, whatever. It's not like they're not making another fucking game, and not for consoles. I'm still waiting on my
Nobody cares
Valkyria
about Sega.
Chronicles.
Nobody cares. Sega's not doing anything except for the company that they own. That's Atlas. That's it. That's it.
Oh,
It's Atlas.
yeah. Oh no, they're still doing stuff. It's just it's never coming back in the U.S. No Yakuza 5, no Yakuza 0.
Oh yeah, Yakuza Zero's not coming out here yet. It's not even
No.
announced to come out here.
No,
I mean,
and it
what
looks
you
base as
doing?
fuck.
Like people care about this. People in the states care about
and
Yakuza.
to
And
rub
they're not
the,
even Sega's not
rub
even
the
smart enough
wounds.
to say.
Yo,
What?
hacks,
What?
bend over. I'm gonna shove this straight up. No Fantasy Star ever.
Yeah, I know,
Ever.
and I said that. That's why I really don't give a shit about Sega. Sega is pretty much bent on destroying what little reputation they had with their fans in the state. They didn't give us Fantasy Star Online 2. They're not giving us Nova. It's like, whatever, Sega, fuck you.
Wait,
Oh,
what-
hey,
what-
by the way, we'll give it to you in English if you're in Asia. Get the
Oh,
fuck
yeah?
out of here.
Wait, what reputation that they had? They had reputation.
What little reputation that they
What
had?
little No.
I mean, what
that-
little rep did they have? They didn't have. any
Okay.
rep.
They
Well,
still
that's-
had a mass of people. This is how bad it was, Neff. People still were playing Fantasy Star Online too. People were still getting around it until they switched up their infrastructure, and now they're making it damn near impossible for you to play the game unless you're on a VPN now.
Good job. Good job.
like-
All right,
Thanks,
hold on,
Sega.
ladies and gentlemen, before we start throwing gauntlets and throwing chairs like it's the Boondocks.
Wait, what about
We
the?
cannot hear you, man.
we cannot hear you.
You are breaking.
You
up.
are Robo Clinton right now. You are trapped in the void, man.
You are devoid of roboticism.
Yeah. Okay.
So what
moving
were you
on.
saying?
I guess there was like some other shit at TGS, but I didn't really pay attention.
Man,
mean,
there's
it's
mad
better-
shit at
it's gonna
TGS.
be
Just
better now.
ask and I will tell you. I mean, everything so far coming out of TGS is pretty hype.
So hold on real quick. Can y'all hear me better now?
No,
A
you still
little
sound. You sound garbled. You sound like you sound like a robot is gargling.
I
Like
mean,
his,
yeah,
his Listerine.
like
or-
Elf. I'm sorry, like real quick, like you're talking about Tokyo Game Show. Did you not see the 10-minute trailer from Ori and the Blind Forest? Please tell me you saw that.
Oh, I was about to, but like I was busy with a lot of stuff.
Oh my
I
God,
am-
you need to watch it now.
Hold
just
up,
go watch
hold
it.
up. I was the guy that was hyped on that when that was shown at E3, so you can't tell me.
Nah, I saw it a while ago, but I just fucking forgot about it. Because another game came
wanna
out.
get that game. I wanna
Another
get
game
that
came out. Remember Shadow of Light? And I was like, oh, I'll just play this now.
Oh yeah, I must get that.
I'm still even adjusting my mic and like just hearing you guys like mark out over again.
No, it's not about you adjust. You don't need to adjust your mic. It's your connection.
It's your
Yeah, it
connection.
sounds like your connection dropping. Oh yeah.
Well, then again, it doesn't help that I have an Xbox One, a PS3, and my computer on at the same time accessing internet. Yeah, that's.
But do you have them all on at the same time? As well?
Well, you see, my PS3 kind of auto updates because you know PlayStation Plus right about now. So yeah.
Ouch.
But anyway, like I said, what else was at TGS?
They had like stuff about Bravely Second, but we already talked
Oh
about
yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, that's coming out. Yeah.
That's coming out. That's gonna get blown up. They had. Oh my God, yo!
What?
I'm looking at an article right now from Kotaku that just reminds me of the seminal tragedy of Microsoft. Those poor fucking bastards. They're never getting any sales in Japan. And
You know what?
they
You know what?
an
And I don't like
exclusive-
that. I don't like
Who's
that.
not
I don't
getting
like the
sales in
fact
Japan?
that shit right there is bullshit. The whole loyalty shit. That's gay. I'm sorry.
No,
Not gay. I'm sorry. That's just bullshit.
Wait, what are you talking? What are y'all talking about? What's going on?
Time out. Hack. That's xenophobia to the degree I will never.
Yeah, I know, but it's still bullshit.
Wait, what are y'all talking about?
The
though?
fact that the Xbox One launched in Japan and it didn't sell whatsoever.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
that.
it's shit in Japan right now. It came out to nothing. To like.
And they-
it's
and
sold-
they-
23,000 units moved. You have to understand.
No, I thought it was
has never been
2,300.
able to do
I thought it
well
was
in
2,300.
Japan.
No
I thought it was
American
2,300
no
units.
American console has done well in Japan, and they're assholes. I'm sorry if you're a Japanese listener. Your
Nah,
country,
can't be
no,
racist.
that's bullshit. You
Nah,
you
because if
base
you are a
shit on the
Japanese
fact of
listener, most
it's
of
not
you
from
are
your
gonna
country, so
understand.
you don't care. That's not cool.
Whoa.
I'm not saying that there isn't problems in Japan when it comes because the Xbox 360 was a great system. And they should have, but Xbox One is not this great system. Like
It's not even about that. It's not that. It's history, Neff. Anything that has been American made console wise in Japan has never done well.
Really?
Can you blame? But can you
Really?
blame them?
Hold
But
up.
no, I mean,
hold up.
okay.
Hold up. How the
hold
fuck
up.
do you
No,
explain
wait,
Hollywood?
But can you blame them?
It
Hack?
goes,
Can you
no,
blame them?
listen. It goes as far. It's not even just consoles. It goes as far as most Japanese, even young Japanese people, don't even want foreigners in their country.
Yeah. So when you come back and ask me, can I fault them? Fuck yes. Do you see us doing that shit? Do you see Europe doing that shit? Do you see Canada doing that shit? No. That's fucked up.
We kind of, but it's mostly in Middle America.
No, we don't. We don't judge on by where something is made. We don't judge on the way something is cooked. We don't judge. Only thing we
The
do is judge our
majority of
fucking
us.
skin
Okay,
color
but
because we're
name-
idiots.
Okay, but
Don't
name
judge.
me something that America makes. Man, name me something that America makes besides porn. That's better than
Really? You're gonna go that way? You are an
like,
idiot.
Like, name me
Movies.
something.
Movies.
Movies.
Okay,
There's one.
movies, yeah, okay.
Technology.
And
There's
listen, wait,
another
wait,
fucking
wait,
huge
wait,
major
wait,
one.
Wait, and movies do well overseas. So okay.
Yeah,
what
that
you saying?
explain that. How
Okay.
the hell are they hyping up on our Hollywood movies, but they don't want to get our systems?
Well,
Can you blame
there's
them
a.
for not winning our systems? What system we got except Xbox 360? That was great. Come on, stop getting mad.
Windows, PC.
They use
Apple.
Windows. What are you talking about? Windows is being used in Japan. What are you talking about? What are you telling me?
That's because it has to be used because they can't fucking make their own operating system.
See, we're trying to compare. It is false dichotomies to compare.
We talking about
different-
consoles. Are we talking about consoles? Or
Hold
we
on,
talking about
listen,
We were talking about everything. We didn't just say
Hold on,
consoles.
Hold on. You have to understand. It's a false dichotomy to really bring up the idea of different forms of entertainment. When it comes to consoles, they've always been loyal to the Japanese console, no matter what it
Yeah,
was.
they have, but that's not the point. The
No
point
matter
is
what.
that what consoles have
Remember,
America
no
made?
American console.
What
no
consoles have America made that was great?
But hold
besides
on, there was no American console that came out in Japan until really the Xbox 360.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I mean, the 360 was a phenomenal system, but I mean, but the Xbox 360 had problems because of that red ring bullshit. And I can't blame them for not gravitating. Not to say that there's nobody in Japan. Not to say that there's nobody in Japan that didn't like the 360. It sold something there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't great, but it sold something there. There are people in Japan that like it, but I don't care about Japan not liking. So what? You know what I'm saying? There's not like there's examples There's like a whole bunch of examples of great
because that's
American
still
console.
in the terms of the
Hell,
productivity.
I didn't
the
buy
prof-
I didn't buy the original Xbox. Like, what are you talking about?
What are you saying, Elf? I don't get it.
No. Like in turn, I thought he was saying that he doesn't really care about the Japanese presence and the whole buying an Xbox 360. But
Listen, what
there's
Microsoft
still a
Microsoft
big gaming economy. There's still a very big gaming economy.
I disagree. They're not the massive superpower they were back then.
They're not the massive
Like,
superpower,
is,
but to
the
ignore
West is
them
the king of games
is folly.
Right now.
We can ignore them and it'd be fine. We've been doing it for the past couple years. Most of the major hits that came out have not been from Japan. So it's what?
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sort of,
so check this out. What I'm saying, Elf, is that you're right. Y'all all are right. Like, Japan ain't the gaming whatever no more. Like, the West runs gaming right now, the industry right now. But what I'm saying is that I can't blame them if we're just talking about consoles as why it doesn't have a presence. Microsoft needs to hang it up. They need to stop trying to make whatever in Japan. Go to where you want it and focus on that.
See, that's the problem. One, we can't listen to you because you have a hatred towards the Xbox One. You need to be Neff. Let's stop.
I don't have
Okay. So let me ask you a question. That's why this is why I'm saying these things. This is why I'm saying these things because you have a bias. You don't like the system. You cannot talk about what's fair and what's not. Well, like I said, for us, like for example, for the U.S. For the U.S., we may not like a certain thing, but there's other people in the country that may like the thing. When you go to Japan, it's the whole thing. It's the whole country. Their nose up. No, fuck this.
Let me ask you a question. So let me ask you a question. Was there not anybody? Listen, was there not anybody that bought the Xbox One in Japan?
Was there not anybody who brought the PS4 in the U.S.?
What does that have to do with anything?
Yes, there are people.
I'm comparing apples to apples.
You can't compare apples to. You can't compare. You
Why?
Apples to oranges.
Let's be real. I mean, at least 23,000 people did buy the Xbox One in Japan. So
that's a really small drop in the bucket.
More than that, bought the PS4 in America.
That's what I'm saying. We don't have any biases where a country or a game console. I mean, it's dumb stuff.
Stop. Do you see what Hacks is saying? Pretty much, like, your bias is coming out in the worst way.
Exactly. You were completely biased. That's why I don't listen to you when it comes to these things.
What are you saying?
Because okay, look at it. Look at it this way. That's dumb it down. Let's dumb it down for audience. Listen.
Can we move on?
No, the PS4. Listen.
The PS4 ain't the better system.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I'm sorry, guys. That's personal opinion. See, that's the thing we need to get into our heads. It's personal opinion. Don't get me wrong. I would get a PS4. It's just that I don't know. I like certain things about the Xbox One.
Tell me what you like about the Xbox.
Okay, he doesn't have to tell you about the Xbox One. Just the fact that he likes it, and that's what we're getting at. It's personal preference.
Tell me right now what you like about the Xbox.
Oh no, please don't. Please don't.
I like the controller.
I like the controller. It's a lot better than the DualShock 4.
The controller is great. The controller is great. Okay, what else?
We are gonna have to edit this entire portion because we are echoing all across the board.
I love the fact that I can get Forza Horizon 2. I love the fact that I can get Killer Instinct on it, which is one of my favorite fighting games throughout my childhood. I like the Xbox. I like the Xbox Live ecosystem.
I love the idea of I can plug in my cable box on my Xbox One and watch TV while doing something else.
PlayStation Plus is PlayStation.
No, it doesn't. It cannot snap like the Xbox One. No, it cannot. No, it's not. You can play your game while watching TV.
I'm sorry, yo. I don't even have an Xbox One, and even entice me.
Why would you watch TV on your console when you got a TV?
Maybe because I got a 60 fucking inch TV that I want to use it for both.
God, that is lame. That's lame. Come on, man. Really?
That is a little.
It's called Welcome to Technology.
That's lame to you.
So now you watching TV on your now you watching.
I've been doing it. I've been playing the game and watching the shit on ESPN. Hell yes.
Whatever. That's whack, man. That's whack.
Okay, yo.
I got a TV. I could go online. I got internet where I can watch TV. What are you talking about?
I can get my games to Xbox Live and keep them and not rent them. So when I don't pay anymore, I lose them.
We may have to have an entire show straight up on TDS, but we got other topics, so let's move on.
I don't want to move on. Damn it! I want to stay here.
Let's move on, cause
nah, we're done. We're done.
Move on. Because they can't
you
give
know
any
what?
good reasons why they
I'm just
like
gonna,
Xbox
I'm just
One.
gonna.
We gave you
ignore-
several. You just won't listen
Those
to
are
it because
whack
you're
reasons.
biased.
Those are horrible reasons. Like the controller is the only thing you said that was good.
No, I said the game. I said Forza. I said Killer Instinct. I
Whatever,
said the
whatever.
controller. I said Xbox Live system.
Whatever.
Yo,
Do you even own
we
an
are-
Xbox One?
we
Oh
are
wait, you
married
don't.
with
Do you
children.
own a PS4? Oh wait, you don't. Next. Next.
Like I haven't.
You know
played
what?
Okay,
Xbox
you
Playing
know
One.
somebody is not
I
the
just
same
don't
as
want
owning
to
one.
play Xbox
It's
One.
called an investment. You know, when you use your own money
Yo,
to buy
enough
something
Sony
that you
bullshit,
own.
Whatever, man,
Enough
whatever.
Xbox.
Whatever.
Let's
Next,
talk about
next.
Nintendo.
When you can give me a
Smash
good
Brothers
reason,
4.
then we'll.
When
discuss.
you listen to a good reason.
No,
How about that? Because you're biased
Guys,
once again.
seriously,
lame
shut the
reasons.
fuck up. I
Yeah,
really do
lame
not
do
want
what
to
he
stay
said.
here for an hour.
All right, so let's move on. Let's move on.
Smash 4.
What
3DS just came
Uh,
out in Japan. America's getting it like in a couple of weeks. A lot of people have been hyped about it. There are tier lists for it. They are. It looks cool. I just
Yo,
got back to
no,
playing some
stop right
demo.
there. Stop there.
What?
Fuck that game.
Fuck that game?
I got the demo. Fuck that game. I can't handle that shit on the 3DS. I really can't.
Hey, you know what?
I can't.
I'm not gonna be mad at you. I was like that initially the first time I played it. The first time I played it, I was like, no, I'm not getting this. I'm waiting for the Wii U version. Fuck the 3DS. But the more I played it, the easier it was to get into it, and then it
Son.
felt a little bit more like Smash.
I was hyped, and I pre-ordered 2 copies. 2 copies! One for me and one for my sister for her birthday. Because it comes out the day before her birthday. Her birthday is October 4th, it comes out October 3rd.
I'm getting it October 1st, man.
And
Bulletproof.
see, you're going to bulletproof.
because
They don't.
because
they're
Hank.
not all about games anymore. Forget that bullshit.
Oh man, why you be dissing on Hank, man? Why you be dissing on Hank?
Oh boy.
Yo, you
Oh
wanna
boy.
know why? You wanna know why? That nigga ain't show me no love lately.
Got Will in the house. What's up?
What's up,
Yeah.
Will?
Yeah, I was just wondering if you're gonna introduce me since like you were. I don't know. I didn't want to go interrupt your whole salty business, but yeah.
Oh
And
no,
the
no,
other
no!
black
You're better
person in
off.
the
You're
room,
better off.
Shadowz 596.
Yo, shadows in the shadow.
Wait, what?
Yo, hey, Will, let me ask you a question, right?
All right.
What
Sure.
you're a gamer, right?
Do not. No. We're not going into that topic.
No, I'm
we're
not
still
going
on
into that
Smash.
either. I'm just asking him a question. You're a gamer, right?
Yes.
Okay. What you own consoles? Which console you own?
No. Fuck that. Do not answer him. Do not answer him.
No.
We're done with
Which
that.
console do you own? Which console
Smash
do you own?
4.
See what I mean? He says he's not going
Smash
into it, but
I'm
there
not-
he
I'm
goes.
not
Trying
saying
to go with
anything.
the
I'm
topic right now
Can
with
I ask
Smash
the man a
4 right
question?
now.
Can I ask the man a question? I'm not gonna say anything else if he gives me an answer. I'm not gonna say anything
If you
else.
say one thing,
I'm just
we are
asking
stopping
him
the
what
recording right
console he
there.
owns, then I'm done.
I feel
That's
so
it.
conflicted.
Will, what console do you own? Will?
Uh. Oh God. To be or not to be? That is the question.
say
Son,
please.
just plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth.
Please.
Plead the fifth.
Yo, Will is my dude. I'm just asking you a simple question. That's all. Like, you don't gotta answer.
Yo,
it.
no, you don't have to answer it without your lawyer present, man.
Hey, you don't gotta answer if you don't want. I just curious about, and it's not about you. This has nothing to do with you. I'm just asking you a question. This has to.
How
do
about I
with something
save that for the end of the podcast, please, and then we'll go back to it. How about that?
Good
else.
job.
All right,
Good
fine.
job.
That's fine.
Yo, base professionalism, son.
That's fine. We're not gonna say anything else. This is done. Okay, move on.
We're
What's
done.
next?
We're done. So, Will,
What's
your
next?
thoughts on Smash 4?
Yeah. On my personal thought, I mean, I managed to go actually play the 3DS version at Nintendo World when it first came
Yo.
out during E3.
Wait, real
Ah.
quick. Sorry, stop you real quick. Will. Wait, isn't the demo out now?
Yeah.
Well, the demo's out now. I don't have a 3DS yet, and I'm actually trying to play it myself,
Well,
but I haven't played it myself just
I
yet.
just came back. I just came back from Nintendo World. There is nothing but demos for that game all around.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
if
I
you want to
haven't.
play that.
Well, yeah, I definitely need to go back.
Whoa,
there
wait,
then,
you went to
because-
Nintendo World? Was there any more of those? Wait, actually, it didn't go on sale yet. I was trying to get one of those Hyrule Warriors with the scarf.
Oh,
you know,
I
Oh,
think I'm-
no.
I actually want to try.
That's coming out on Friday. You told me that, Will, right?
Yes, Friday is gonna be coming out on Nintendo World. So yeah, that's what my plan is. I'm gonna go to sleep early, get there by 3 o'clock in the morning, in the wee hours of the morning.
I
and
hate
get
you.
that scarf.
Good job.
I hate you.
Good job. Yo, Will,
Hey,
when you get up, wake me up.
Stop
I'm
hating
going
because
with you.
Will lives in New York and he could go right there. Stop hating.
Yo, just wake
Hey,
me up. Just text me, wake me up. I'll head over there myself, man. I want to get that. And you know
Hello,
what?
that
I
sky is
had to
beautiful.
convince my brother to come with me. He wanted to get me that for a birthday gift, but then he said like, no, fuck that. I want that. And I told him, all right, listen, you give me the game, I will sacrifice the scarf. Deal. Done. He's gonna.
Oh boy. But yeah, that scarf is beautiful. But either
uh,
way, back on topic, we're on to Smash Brothers. I mean, I haven't played it since during the E3 week, and when I just got it into my hands, well, I mean, obviously with the whole news thing regarding to the what the heck was it? The control pad. I mean, people were actually breaking it off it. I mean, obviously don't go overboard with it. But when I actually got it into my hands, playing around with it, I mean, surprisingly, it was actually good.
yeah,
When I
depending on the 3DS that you have, it can actually be very clunky or very smooth.
And personally, for me, I think that the directional pad is actually good for it. That's what I think. The directional pad itself, like not the control stick, but the directional pad. I think it actually works.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you know what? The button placement took a little while to get used to, but
Mm.
as soon as you
Yes,
get
yes,
into,
yes, yes, yes. Exactly, exactly. Definitely takes a while to get used to it, but overall,
uh,
once you play around with it a bit more, get used to it, yeah, you could. It actually worked well. I mean, in my opinion.
how do you feel about the character so far? So far, Mega Man, damn, that dude.
Oh boy. I mean, just remembering the time I actually played with like two other guys and playing Mega Man. Oh my god, and just actually got two people with that final smash. Ooh, that was beautiful.
That
Oh, that
that
was
was that
beautiful.
was. Yo, just gonna quick update. Mega Man's top spin has a lot of good priority. That goes to projectiles and everything. Very, very. They need to nerf that by the Wii version.
Oh
Oh
no!
boy.
Also, keep in mind. Also, I've heard a couple of people talk about this. Pikachu's the worst character in Smash Brothers now.
Really?
Really?
Hold up. I just got back from playing Pikachu. He actually got buffed from his brawl
Nah, they
version.
said they nerfed.
Hello, have you checked out his thunder attack?
No,
Oh,
a
no,
couple
no,
people
no.
said they nerfed the shit out of
Oh,
Pikachu.
no,
I'm
no, no.
like,
The
I
thunder
don't know.
attack, you cannot abuse that anymore. No,
Well, no, but I mean, the zoning, I mean, if you get an air combo with Pikachu and just use the thunder attack, it's hard to get down.
it's hard to get down, but it's also hard to aim it at specific times. You have to literally combo from that shit. But
Well,
his combo ability is a
yeah,
lot better now.
yes, and that's one thing I've noticed about Pikachu because I recently just saw a video regarding to a Pikachu user from Japan. Oh my god, he knows how to use it, especially with the sky attacks. Yeah.
Listen, I don't really play Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers is not something that I keep track of in terms of tier list and really think. I'm,
Oh,
I'm just going
speaking
with
of,
what
there
I
is a.
heard, what I hear. So I'm being that fly on the wall.
Hold up, there is like a specific tier list, and among the Japanese players, they're saying like among Zero Suit Samus, Bowser, and Pac-Man is among the top tier.
Really?
Yo, Waka
Ye-
Waka Waka top tier.
Yo, yeah, yeah. I want to get into it, but Event Hubs is fucking up like 1,000 times. So
Yo, base event hugs.
what?
Yo, base event hugs. Yo, get
Yeah.
that ab block, you get like that Akuma picture and that bullshit Times New Roman.
Yeah, that shit, and like, oh, you're blocking our ads, so we're going to slow your shit down. Literally, we are going to slow your shit down. Fuck that. But yeah, Link is Link. He still sucks.
What? No, 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 no. Personally, I think he actually got much more better. I mean,
He
he
got a
finally
little
had max
better.
out potential.
The dash attack helps out a lot.
Time out. Forget all that. What about Duck Hunt though?
Oh, I heard. I can't really source this right now because I'm trying to find a source that says it, but it says Duck Hunt Dog is actually near the top.
Of course.
I maybe maybe they haven't really used them because not everybody has the demo, not everyone has the game. But oh, speaking of that, and I wanted to get into that when Hacks was talking about Bloodborne, and he was talking about how Dark Souls 2 came out in Japan way before the American release. Recently, because I guess is a trend now that it used to be that we just have to hear from news tidbits and Japanese players to hear what the game is about before we get it here. Nowadays, a lot of people can import the game and put it up on Twitch to stream it. And I wonder if that is helping the sales in America or hurting it.
I would say, in my personal opinion, I mean, if we're going to do a roundtable, I would say it's a little bit of both depending on the game. Certain games it would definitely help, and others it would be like, nah, I just want to buy it because I think it sucks. It pretty much.
Wait,
I'm sorry,
Hack,
go
let me
ahead.
ask you a question. So you saying that Dark Souls came out? Which Dark Souls came out in Japan first?
I want to say the first one.
Oh, with Demon Souls?
No, Dark Souls. No,
Oh, the
Demon
first-
Souls came out. Demon Souls came out first in Japan. That's for sure.
But what about Dark Souls 2?
No, Dark Souls. America came out first.
Trying to remember.
But
Came
either
out
Because
way,
Dark Souls, the first Dark Souls came out in. It was only about a couple of months, if not a month. I know
No,
Dark
it
Souls
was
1
1
came out in
month.
Japan like September.
It was like barely a month. It was like the
Yeah,
first.
and not then Dark Souls.
yeah,
Dark Souls came out like a
came
month in Japan.
Dark Souls came out in Japan September 22nd, and
Right.
then it came into the States October 1st. So like in a span of 2 weeks.
Right, and I think the distance between Dark Souls 2 was even less. It was like a couple of days.
No. America came in first with Dark Souls 2. America came first by a day. No, 2
Dark
days.
Souls
actually.
2?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It was a matter of days. It wasn't even a big deal.
No, it
But-
came to the States first before it came.
Right. But then it came out in Japan a couple of days later. It was
Yeah,
like I
like
said,
2
it was
days.
like 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days. Yeah,
It didn't make a difference.
2 days. Yeah.
But we were actually, myself and Matt Gasillas were actually talking about this, and I really don't think that importing games from Japan actually hurts. It actually helps, especially if it's for a system that it's region locked, like the 3DS, because people are going to double dip on that. It doesn't make a difference on which market it supports. At the end of the day, is that money's going to that company. It's going
Exactly,
to
like-
Nintendo,
Right,
so it
right,
doesn't
right,
make a
right,
I
difference.
mean, Nintendo has a big problem when it comes to that. They're like still locked into the 1980s or whatever like that, and they need to grow the fuck up because they're doing that because 2 reasons. They're trying to be the police, and then they're butt hurt about whatever sales or whatever pirate or whatever they want to be about. But they need to stop trying to be the police. They need to let people do what they want at their own discretion. You know what I mean? If they want to buy a game from a different region, whatever the content, whatever content it has, whatever, let them
Right.
do it.
Right. It doesn't make any sense. It's kind of dumb because, like I said,
No, not
If
kind
I
of.
buy-
It's retarded. It's not.
if I
kinda,
buy a
it's retarded.
Japanese game because they get it first and it comes out a month later or 2 months later, what does it matter to you that I'm playing the game? I didn't pirate the game. I bought the game with my own money. You got the money from that game sale. Why does it make a difference to you? It doesn't, because at the end of the day, like I said, you're going to profit off of my money. So why do you care?
because then all the money they put into the localization doesn't make any sense then. What's the point of putting
It
that shit in
depends on the
English if
game.
you're
How
gonna-
much how many Japanese games have you actually seen outside of role playing games that don't have a wall of English text in it already?
Not that many. Most of the Japanese games that guy was mostly fighting games.
Well, there's a lot of games that
Exactly.
actually have English in them, so it's like, what's the point? And like fighting games shouldn't even fucking qualify. Really? Who's reading the story in a fighting game? Who's reading the dialogue in a fighting game?
Me.
Yeah,
me,
but you kind
me.
of need
me.
you kind of need to. Like,
Well, the
English
person who doesn't read the
options.
dialogue in games like Metal Gear is reading the dialogue in a fighter.
No, I read the dialogue and everything. Anything I play, I read the dialogue. I just whether or not I
You-
continue
you
to
wanna
care
get
about
immer-
it is a
Yeah.
different
You want to
story.
get immersed into the story. Yeah,
Right,
you were saying, Will?
But whether or not I continue
yeah.
to care about it, whether or not the story is good or bad, it'll show me by me.
But
reading.
yeah, I was real quick. I looked it up for you. So yeah, so going back to like, remember I said Demon Souls. Demon Souls
Yeah,
came out in
Demon
Japan.
Souls came out months
Like,
before.
Yeah, it
Demon
came out
Souls
like the
came out
beginning
months
of
in Japan before the
2009, and
States,
then North America didn't get it to like damn near towards the end of 2009.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
And then Europe
going
didn't
back
get
to
it
the
until a
question,
year
though,
later.
Going back to the
Yeah.
question though,
Yep.
do you feel like streaming to Twitch helps advertises the game?
It doesn't do anything. It might help hype.
Ah.
It might help with game reviews or help your opinion, because in the end of the day, like anything else, if you feel that you're getting spoiled because you're watching the stream, turn the fucking stream off.
No, no, check this out. Check this out. No. Let me tell
Hold
you
on,
what.
hold on. I
No.
want to hear from Will. I want to hear from Will.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to disagree with that. I think it's like this really does go with the side of free advertising for them. I mean, obviously
Exactly.
you wanna see the points like of what it is, what's about. I mean, obviously to the point of not spoiling yourself. I mean, or else you won't get your game yourself. But, I mean, if you do spoil yourself and you still want to get it, I mean, I think I'll find it as a good product from there. You can only it's free advertisement. You're seeing what the gameplay is. You're also getting another person's feedback, like besides
Right.
on the major reviews. So I say it's from the good thing. I think it's good to Twitch it.
No, I don't say it's a bad thing. It is a positive thing. But like I said, if you're a person who doesn't want to be spoiled, then again, you don't have to look at those streams. You don't have to listen to people talking about it. You can simply say, okay, I'm walking away. Like for me, like Bloodborne. I know there's teasers and shit out there. I'll listen to the news, but that's it. I'm not watching anything until that game comes out. I want to be excited.
Okay.
Here's the thing. You're implying people are actually intelligent and you're giving people the benefit of the doubt. Here's the thing about people, and this is something I've noticed sociologically. They're like mouths to a flame whenever it comes to something they really, really like. It's that exceptional few that'll be like, I'm not going to watch it. That
But Clinton,
I'm not going to watch it.
But Clinton, check this out. That's their problem. If they don't have enough patience.
Exactly.
That's their problem. That
they don't have a leg to stand on. They can't complain. Oh, this is too much information.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
It's not like whatever device you're using, the footage of a game that you don't want to be spoiled automatically just pops in and then you're forced to watch it. No, that's not what happens. The only way you can find footage of a spoiler for anything is to actively look for it.
Right.
That's it. And if they don't have the patience, that's their ass. That's their ass.
But also keep in mind, a lot of the excuses like, oh, it just popped up on Facebook and I was intrigued, so I clicked it. I'm like,
that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
You have the self.
bullshit.
You can have the self-restraint not to click that. You want to know why? You chose to be on Facebook like a dummy.
Yo, that's no different than you at work and you click on something on Facebook and oh shit, this is not safe for work and your boss is moving on. You're gonna sit there and keep watch it. You're gonna cut that shit off.
You're on Facebook like a dummy, Clinton. You.
Me?
Yeah.
Look.
Clinton stays on Facebook.
You know what? Yeah, I'm on Facebook a lot. I understand that. I'm just saying I'm not tempted to click every single link that pops up.
Nah, that's true. That's true. I was just making fun of you. I would say that Twitch stream is a very important, informative thing because some of these games from Japan, you barely get enough. What's it called? Visual. Not only news and impressions, but a lot of visual feedback, a lot of stuff to absorb.
Right.
So that way you can have a very, very informed decision. Because otherwise, you're just building up a hype, and hype alone is
well,
it means nothing.
let's go a little step further. Then it's not just Twitch; it's anything. It's YouTube videos, Twitch, Vimeo, anything.
I wanted to say that because like when it comes to YouTube. Most of the games that is on the Let's Plays is mostly either on release date or maybe a couple of days before the release date. They got it early.
That's good. Now, here's the reason why. Because most of those games, the high-profile games, are NDA. Like, for example, I'm learning a lot about this shit trying to get review copies for us. There are NDAs. And if you break that, then that's your ass. I don't know if you watched, but there was a guy on Twitch not too long ago who was streaming Drive Club, who was not supposed to be doing that because he's supposedly under NDA. I know that somebody stated that he got in trouble by Sony, and we haven't seen him do it again.
Yep. But meanwhile, they got stuff like Blaze Blue Chrono Fantasia, Hyrule Warriors. Super Smash Brothers 3DS.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's free advertisement. It's free press.
That's good.
And you know what's the cool thing about that? It's not peer journalism. It's legit. It's, hey, I'm a gamer. I like this game. I went and bought this game. I'm playing it for you to check it out.
Yeah, well.
And on top of that, like, especially when you just mentioned the fighting games, having those fighting games on YouTube or streaming or whatever you see them,
you can't have it on
community.
YouTube.
That's good for the community because and that's good for the companies that make the game because the communities is what keep the longevity of the game.
You want to say that to Arc Systems because they think it sucks. Every time somebody has a Blaze Blue stream going there on YouTube, they shut it down.
Then
immediately
motherfuckers,
because
let me tell you this. Then you know who? Then if Arc has a system
That's
with it,
not Arc System works.
wait.
Not Arc System works.
If Arc Systems has a problem with that, then motherfuckers need to stop buying Arc System Works game, and then let's see what they're gonna say. Let's see.
Here's the
now,
thing,
hold on, Clinton.
Arc Systems doesn't do that.
So then, who you talking about?
That was French bread with Unite and Birth. Was
Oh,
going
over
after
there,
people.
Hold
whatever.
up. No,
Yeah,
no,
okay.
no. You don't understand that. What's it called? Once the Japanese gamers and English gamers who has the Japanese copies of BlazBlue Chrono Fantasia or any BlazBlue that came out, the minute they got it, Arc Systems realized, oh shit, they're gonna import this. They're going to spoil the story. We are not gonna get any American sales. Yo, guys, don't do story mode. If you do story mode of any of our games, Persona, Guilty Gear, BlazBlue, we are gonna shut you down.
Now, to be fair, to be 100% fair, if you on YouTube and or Twitch, there are certain guidelines that you must abide by since the last couple
But
of
on
years. There are
Twitch, it's a little
that's
more
true.
flexible.
no, there are rules you have to follow because they have to give you express permission to stream or record their games.
Yes,
And if
yes.
they do, they tell you you can do this, this, and this. If you do this, we will stop you.
Right,
That's
right,
bad.
right,
That's
right,
bad.
right.
That's bad. That's bad though. You know.
Yeah, but
Because it's like I said, it's the communities that that gives your game longevity, that gives your series longevity. Like
and
without
if
the
it's,
communities, you have nothing.
and you know what, this in a perfect world, this would actually help because you are able to take a look at it at the Japanese side. You're taking a look at the gameplay, and you get the story translated or whatever dialogue translated, and then you get feedback from American players saying these are these things that they don't really appreciate, or these are things that they hope they can see more of. They can use that time in the localization process in order to smooth it out for American and make it easier for them to buy, to want the game. But that's not how it works. They have these streams coming out, and now they have fears like no one's going to buy the American version because some
But that's
guy
bullshit
out on
because people
street.
buy the American version of like if we talking about like BlazBlue in particular, BlazBlue sells these.
Yeah,
sells-
that goes back to the whole who profits. It doesn't make a difference. At the end of the day,
does.
it's just
Nah,
it's
you're
just
right.
politics from the company, the publisher and the developer. That's all it is.
All it is
9
just
times out of
bullshit.
10, it's the publisher.
All it is bullshit.
Yeah, well, the only reason I brought that up is like, once Hyrule Warrior came out, and like, okay, finally I get to see this game in action because demo's not out and I'm not gonna be able to play it. All right, let's see what's it about. And my hype for it kind of steamed away a little. I was not
Okay,
satisfied
but
with
that
the-
was that was again that was up to you. That was up to you to watch it or not. You either
Well, I
chose
mean,
to
but
watch
you
it or not
but-
to.
But listen,
I'm
the reason
still
he
getting
wasn't
the game.
excited-
I'm
listen, the
still
reason he
getting
wasn't
the game.
excited because all it is a fucking Dynasty Warriors game with Legend of Zelda characters. That's it.
No,
That's all. That's why
makes it
you didn't-
that makes it better than any Zelda game that I ever played in the last decade. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm still getting that.
the fact that you when you saw the footage of the game, like when the game came out or whatever, is it
No,
out yet?
I played the game. They just got the demos now. I'm still
Okay.
hyped for it. It's just
What
the
you're just
direction.
playing it now? You can go to well, I don't know about where in New York, but I know I can go up the street at Best Buy and play that shit now.
Huh? Yeah. They started to put out the demos recently, but
Yes,
the New
yes,
York
yes.
one got a little more levels lit to it. So, the only thing is like, okay, I'm still hyped about the gameplay. It's still pretty fun to play. I just don't like the direction Koei and Team Ninja went on about implementing this. And someone in the forum once told me, "Oh, you're dumb. You realize that you're gonna save all the good shit for the sequel." Nigga, what sequel? This is not
boy.
Gundam or One Piece. This is fucking Nintendo. You screw up with them, they kick you out. I'm surprised they even let Team Ninja back in after what they did with Metroid.
Don't even get me started. No.
Exactly. So you have to be. They're lucky.
I don't blame Team Ninja for that being a clusterfuck. I blame Nintendo because in the end it was their IP. They had control over it, and they chose not to stop it.
Yeah, not only that, they gave it to, what was this guy? He was one of the old Metroid guys from way back in the day, and they gave him unrestricted control without checking out what it actually is. and they thought, okay, it was gonna sell on reputation alone because the Metroid Prime trilogy was one of their big sellers. No, that's not how it works.
Didn't work that way, did it?
Nope.
No, it did not. And now Metroid's asleep again.
Oh,
God
boy.
damn it! I love that. I love that series. But God,
You like
Yeah.
Metroid Prime, really?
Yo, I love
Prime
that.
was awesome.
Hey,
That was
Metroid was great.
Yeah.
fantastic.
I know
All the
Metroid.
Metroids
No,
were-
Metroid as a series. I'm talking about Metroid Prime.
Prime was
You didn't-
awesome.
You did
Prime
not
was
like
great.
Metro Prime?
No, not really. I didn't like it.
Oh, you
Because
guys
it, it was more of a first-person perspective.
No. I didn't mind the first person, but the first person perspective was like half-ass. It wasn't like a great first person perspective, you know.
Well, it was like it's an exploratory action game.
Yeah, it's like you were just first person just to move around. That's it, and then everything like whenever you're interacting with the world or whatever, because it's an adventure game, and I like that. That's what I like about Metroid. But it's like this wasn't really a great game. Like there are better adventure action adventure games out there.
All right,
You know.
that's a
But it
well
was
off-
Metroid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. The one thing about that was they actually made it work. Everyone thought it was gonna be
That's all right.
ass.
No, it's all right. It's all right. It's not anything I care about. It's like whatever. You know?
Now we're gonna see if Miyamoto's little experiment with Star Fox is gonna help out. But I know
I
that
have
shit is.
faith in Miyamoto.
Yo, I have
faith in him.
no faith. None.
I'm
What?
on the
None.
bricks. I'm sorry, Namco is not part of this. I'm not getting my Star Fox Assault sequel. Fuck it.
Yep, that right there. 'Cause
Oh,
Namco
okay.
did.
What
about-
Anytime
wait,
Nintendo
what about
works with
Star
Namco,
Fox?
it's
What's
magic.
going on with Star Fox? What's going on with Star Fox?
Miyamoto is in charge of the new Star Fox that's coming out.
Yes.
It's using the gamepad and the gyroscope in order to create an open
You
world.
just told me that it's done. It's over. It's whack.
done.
It's gonna be whack. It's gonna be whack.
It may be good because when has Miyamoto ever done something wrong?
Exactly.
A
And
lot
that's
of
why I
times,
have
a lot of
faith.
times,
I
a
mean,
lot
But you ever hear You ever hear
He
the,
does a lot of
the
things
expression? There's a first time for everything.
He
Yeah.
does a lot of things.
Fine,
wrong. Miyamoto
fine,
does a
there
lot of
is
things
that
wrong.
case.
Let me tell you one of the things Miyamoto does wrong. First of all, he smiles with them big.
Oh dear God, really?
ugly-
God,
his
come on, let's not
ugly,
start.
his ugly
Yo,
face.
you are worse than my review for Mighty Gunvolt.
Yo, that review was horrible. Oh my God.
Fuck you.
You were dogging that game so bad. I can't wait till that's out.
You guys
don't like,
gotta hear it.
wait. You don't like Mighty Gunvolt and Azure.
No.
that's
Just
the
save
thing.
it. Save it till it's done.
I love Atlas Gunvolt. Mighty
Mm-hmm.
Gunvolt is a whole nother story, and I'm doing it
people
right
saying
now.
People saying Mighty Gunvolt is better than Azure Gunvolt.
No. No. Everybody I've seen have said no. No. I
But
have
how
seen
is Mighty
nobody
Gunvolt?
say that.
How is Mighty Gunvolt? It looks good to me.
Yo, were you expecting Mega Man?
No.
Mega who?
Mega who? What?
Good,
Mega
good,
what?
good
Mega
one.
what? Mega
Good
what?
one. Good one.
I was.
Who?
who? I already got my Mega Man. It's called Mighty Number 9. I don't know
Oh,
what
you're
you're
not
talking
even
about.
getting that.
I already
We're
got
not
my
even
Mega
getting
Man.
that.
I already got my Mega Man. It's called the Mega Man Anniversary. Mega Man Anniversary on the PS2. I got
No,
that.
fuck you. It's called the Mega Man X Collection.
Hold on.
That's what I got too. I got the Mega Man. I got the Mega Man and Mega Man X collection. I got all that on PS2, so that's my Mega Man. That's all I need.
I'm glad Nitro's not here right now because he'd be
Who
pissed
is
off
this
at
mega
us.
person you refer to? Like, I
providing
don't know who that
robot.
is.
Mega Man.
All right. Let's move
Okay.
on. We got a couple more topics before we finish up here.
All right, switching over.
Yep.
To, I want to switch over to another one, but this might be bad. Can we talk about Destiny without talking about any next gen consoles?
No, you can't. No, you gotta talk. No, you gotta talk about Destiny and talk about next gen. You got to.
You actually have to talk about Destiny because
Okay, yeah, we're switching over. No more video games. TV now.
Wow, really? We're not going to talk about Destiny.
What? You said you didn't want to talk about Destiny.
No,
Yes, he
no.
did. He said he wanted to
No,
talk
no.
about
I
do
do
we
want to talk
remember
about
what
it.
happened about 30 minutes ago? Yeah, we don't want that again.
Yeah.
Well, no, because I'm the only one here who's played the game.
Right, right. You're the only one who cares about Destiny, so.
But
talk
like
about
Destiny,
Talk
but the
about
thing
it.
is, you're not the only one who cares about Destiny. Well, not
No, I'm
at
talking
least
about in
here.
this podcast. As far as the podcast.
I
Oh,
wouldn't say care,
well,
but we'll
well.
talk about it. We'll talk about it. So basically,
So tell me
I
about
have no
Destiny. Tell me-
investment
tell me
in
about
this
your take
game
on
ever. No,
so
no.
Destiny is a 5 to 6 year long venture from Bungie, which was their next masterpiece. Now that they no longer have Halo to hang on to, and for lack of saying anything else, you could basically take Master Chief from Halo and put him in Destiny, and you'll be playing Halo. The game itself is good. Bungie put the groundwork into the game, and it is a fun game to play. That said, it is also something you will get bored in very quickly due to how the game is structured.
Okay.
It is not the game that they promised they would give us. Not in its current form.
When has any game has been promised to be given us?
Well, when they've been hyping this game up for so long, you wonder like what exactly happened. And the problem that I have with this game is, and a lot of people aren't going to like this, is the fact that I don't care what they say, the game is still considered an MMO. Even though Bungie has not come out and said it, you put in dungeon that you need 3 people to play, which is similar to what they did in Halo. Okay, fine. You put in raids that you go into instances to fight raid bosses, to get loot, to progress. You have to level up your character. You have to change your tributes. You have to tweak your gear. And you have to explore. What the hell do you call that?
Borderlands?
There you go.
I mean,
Destiny doesn't really do anything that Borderlands doesn't do. It just gives it.
Hacks. I've been saying this game is Halo mixed with Borderlands.
I
was talking with a police officer. I was talking with a police officer in Brighton Beach today while I was waiting for my mom. And he was like, "Oh, you play Destiny?" I'm like, "No, because if you played Halo and you played Borderlands, you pretty much played Destiny."
Now, like I said, to be fair, it does have a good premise, but the thing is, a lot of things are like the story is weak. You don't really get anything out of the story unless you pick up your they're basically items you acquire that basically tells a story for you and gives you the lore of the game, But if you don't really pay attention to that, you're like, oh, whatever, I don't care. I'm basically just mindly.
So they pretty much pulled the Titanfall, like they just didn't have there's not like a story that you witness and stuff.
There's not there is via the cutscenes and the locations you go to. You run the NPCs, and it does tell a story, but it doesn't give you the lore. You have to dig into that yourself.
So
it doesn't come out and tell you.
It doesn't give you like what Halo gave you, right?
Well, it does, and that's the problem.
Oh,
Halo basically plays out the same way that Destiny plays out, but to get more, to find out who the Traveler is, or what the darkness is, and what happened to these cities, and finding out about weapons and the struggle, you have to divulge into it yourself.
Right.
Well, I kind of think that's kind of a cool thing, trying to get players to immerse into the story.
It is, but you have to care to do it, and most of the people that are playing this game were expecting everything to unfold like most MMOs do.
Because MMOs are about story, right?
Right.
Like, what's it called? They said they did a similar thing with Metroid Prime, where most of the story you had to find out by downloading stuff from consoles in the game, and it helps immerse people into the story to get into.
But Metroid it's different with Metroid. Metroid is an adventure game, and it's based on kind of like the Aliens premise. It's like kind of like a suspense, action horror game, whatever you want to call it. But it's different than an MMO. That makes sense for a game like Metroid or any adventure game, because you're building up to something that's unknown. And so through those little consoles like in Metroid Prime, you're getting little bits of the story of like logs and stuff that built up to your situation now and the situation that's going on. So that's different than an MMO. An MMO is an RPG, which is the main purpose of an RPG is about story.
Thank you, and thank you for understanding that, because a lot of people don't understand the premise of MMO. It's massively online. It's
right.
an RPG with multiple people playing it. That's all it is. It's still a traditional RPG. And the fact that a lot of this is missed on Destiny, which I'm trying to understand, because you should be able to put one and one together and realize that, Bungie is under Activision's umbrella. They had a perfect resource to tap if they
Wait,
did it.
no,
Right.
and on that note, I think there's the problem.
No, I don't mean that, because Activision, I don't think Activision forced anything on Bungie for this. This is a score for Activision, and this made Activision.
Bungie has a pretty good name. Like,
yeah,
Bungie,
I don't think Activision would ever do anything to say you need to do this, because this is Bungie. Bungie has made Halo for what it is. One of the best FPS console games out there. But
not one of the best, but one of the biggest.
It's one of the biggest, and if
Not
not the
one of
biggest for
it's far
Microsoft
from-
consoles.
Halo's far from the best.
I guess
But-
you can say that if it wasn't for Halo, Activision would not be here as it is with Call
Well,
of
no,
Duty.
no, because you mean Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Activision had nothing to do with
That's
Halo.
what you mean, right? You mean Call of Duty, not Halo. Halo was Microsoft, remember?
No, I understand that, but like console FPSs were not popular until Halo dropped.
Yeah, no, you're
Right.
right. Halo made them right. Halo set the seed for making console FPSs popular.
Well,
You're right.
they extended, they raised the bar. There were plenty of console FPS, but they raised the bar.
Yeah, they did.
But
True,
going back to that, they had a perfect resource to tap in. They have Activision as their major company, and Activision is also Activision Blizzard. And what does Blizzard do, everybody?
Wait, Activision.
Yo!
Great trailers.
They have
Yellow.
World of Warcraft, the most influential and biggest MMO in history. You mean to tell me Bungie couldn't tap, Blizzard like, yo, we're working on this MMO FPS game. We need some help, some idea.
MMO.
Yeah, guys,
What?
through you. We're busy with World of Warcraft. What are you doing with World of Warcraft? Didn't you hear we're having a movie? Didn't you hear we have Hearthstone and another expansion? And yeah, we're way too busy. You go play with
Blizzard
your
is
Halo.
huge,
Yo,
guys.
Hearthstone nerfed Leroy Jenkins.
We're not
and
talking
another
about
card.
Hearthstone. Don't do it.
Oh God.
Don't do it.
We'll save that for another podcast.
Don't do it, Leroy Jenkins.
Look, I'm not playing Hearthstone. I just heard about it. I'm busy playing the Pokemon trading card game online. That's
Oh,
what
God.
I'm playing.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
should be
mean,
ashamed.
I
You should be
but
ashamed
I'm
of
getting
you.
off that
That's
real
way
quick.
too
ashamed
I
of
did
yourself.
I did a review for
Oh,
Destiny.
boy.
Players
Definitely
should be
check it out,
ashamed of
guys.
themselves. They mentioning that.
Yeah,
Just
come on, we're
go
talking
to your
about
room.
Destiny.
Go to your room, Clint. Go to your room.
But there's a review on the site on Destiny. I wasn't harsh. I was being legit. I mean, the game is a fun game to play, and it has a lot of potential. But Bungie has to work on it.
Yeah.
And their PvP is garbage. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell happened to them between Halo's PvP and this, but this is garbage.
Yeah, that's one thing I also heard about the game as well. It's pretty much a jack of all trades. It's great at a lot of things, but master in none. That's
Yeah,
how
it's
it is best
yeah.
to
I
do.
That
mean,
is a
and you know,
very
and
good-
the biggest flaw is again when you pretty much set yourself up to be MMO because you do things that even Borderlands doesn't do with instances. And when you have to have 6 people come together and play a game, there's no in-game matchmaking, which will probably be hell.
Right.
There's
right,
no
right, right.
in-game matchmaking. You have to actually know these people to play this game. That's kind of hard.
That's really stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that is-
really hard. I mean, if you look at World of Warcraft, other MMOs, there's a matchup system. You can pug it. You can get 4 or 5 random people in there. Even the instances, you can get 10 or 20 people to go in there and knock it out. You have to manually hunt people down for this. In this day and age, that's
Wow.
ridiculous. That is the. I'm a big MMO player. I love MMOs, but that is the biggest reason why I pretty much said I'm done with Destiny. I boxed it up and I sold it. I was like, no, this is bullshit. I'll come back when you have this shit fixed.
Good.
Wow.
Okay.
And remember,
okay.
you was about to buy. Didn't you buy like the special edition or whatever like
I
that?
did, and I
And
sold
was
it for
telling you, don't do
$250.
that, and I was telling you, don't do that, man. Don't do that.
And I profited $100 off of it.
Right. But I told you not to do it. I said don't do it.
But I
Because
told you I
don't
was
even know
going
if
to
the game's
profit
gonna
off
be
it
great
regardless.
like
I told you I was going to make money off of it, and I did.
that. Yeah, but $100, that's not a lot. You should have sold it for $200 at least.
I sold it for $250.
No, I said no. You should have got $200 more profit on it.
I'm not trying to gouge people.
That's
I'm
what
not
you're
like
supposed
that.
to do. That's exactly
I'm not
what
like
you're
that.
supposed to do.
I have a heart.
Oh boy.
No, you don't. You don't have a heart.
Anyway,
No, you don't.
moving
Okay,
on
let's
to
go into
DC.
some comic book stuff. Unless people wanted to talk about Tekken
Comic
7.
books.
I want
Yeah.
to talk about Tekken 7. Tekken 7.
There's nothing to talk about Tekken 7.
No comment.
Yes, it is.
No,
Yes, it is.
no
Yes,
comments
it is.
because Tekken 7 is only coming out until like in the beginning of October in Japanese.
Yeah, and
That's
the
only a
location
test.
test hasn't even started yet.
Okay, but I
Yeah.
want to still talk about it. I still want to say, hey, Tekken 7, and then boom, and that's
We'll
it.
talk
Alright.
about it next year.
Okay. What's your thoughts? Quickly.
There's no
I'm done.
thoughts. There's nothing to talk about.
It's
I'm
Tekken
done.
7.
No, I'm done. I already said. I said it. Tekken 7.
Also,
Okay,
that
okay.
that Jinpachi Mishima team on Pokken. I still can't believe they're actually doing this, but good on Harada to make at least another excuse for Tekken Cross Street Fighter. Like, oh shit, I can't do this. Fireballs, cross-ups, jumps in.
I
Harada
don't
is
even think
enraged and
Tekken Cross Street
confused.
Fighter. I think it's like Final Fantasy versus 13. I think it just doesn't exist. It's not even.
Oh, and
Wait,
then watch.
I mean, Versus 13 exists. It's just called Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, but I'm talking about before it became Final Fantasy 15. It didn't exist.
It's vaporware. Now Harada is
Right.
going, okay, you know what? You know what will help me understand how to integrate Street Fighter and Tekken? Pokemon.
How that's
Gotta
gonna
catch
happen?
'em
I have
all.
So now
no
you're talking about
idea.
Pokken now? Come on.
No, we talked about that. Like, we're not talking about Pokemon. Either we're talking about comics or
Yeah, well,
something
what's
else.
it called?
What's in
We-
comics now? What's going on?
We
in
all
comics?
know that DC sucks
Sucks.
ass in Hollywood.
Yeah, of
See how
course.
we did that in unison? They suck.
Oh yeah, they do.
They suck.
They're the
But
worst.
there is one realm that they will forever hold under their grip, and that is the small screen. It's only because they can't fuck with Marvel and Hollywood.
But
So-
only really when it comes to animation, like all we got.
Oh
is
no
really
no no
Arrow.
no! Oh no!
All you got is really is Arrow.
Now they're gonna start to come out with a lot more.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're coming out.
Next week, so actually next Monday, they're starting off the Gotham.
Flash.
Gotham, yeah, Gotham.
Nobody
Yo,
cares about no
Gotham
damn
is gonna-
Gotham.
Gotham is gonna be
can't
so
really
good.
say. I'm gonna say this. I can't really.
Wait.
say what?
Hold up, Clinton. Do you actually say Gotham is gonna be good or?
No.
Gotham,
No.
I am looking forward to it. I really am.
I
You-
can't-
Why?
I'm
Why?
not-
Why?
you're not
I want to
saying
know
that
why.
ironically. You're not saying
I'm
that
not saying it's.
ironically.
I'm not saying it's. I don't think it's gonna.
What?
I'm not looking forward to it at all. If it.
No,
It. What?
I don't feel like that series. I mean, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt because there has been series on Fox that actually stood out. Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
Being
Look. The show
human.
could be good. The show could turn out to be a great show.
Yo, Sleepy Hollow starts next Monday, by the way.
Yeah, that's gonna be hyped. Yo,
Oh
listen-
yeah.
Listen, the show could turn out to be great. Give it some time, it could turn out to be great. But from what it is right now, that every single character, they're doing this stupid everyone's connected thing, and I'm
it's
tired of that.
called unsubtlety. Something Fox is very good at.
No, it's called something that's just weak writing. Like everybody's connected in the Batman universe,
Yeah.
even before he became Batman, even before everything.
This is some small. Yeah, this
That's
is
whack.
some Smallville level bullshit.
It's this destiny thing. And everybody's like this. Your destinies are tired and all this. Stop.
You know what?
you know
Like
what?
El said, it's just like they did Smallville, and I was not a fan of Smallville.
No, I don't like Small.
Nah.
I like the first 2 seasons of Smallville.
No, I didn't even like
I
the
like
premise.
the
I mean,
first-
I'll watch it if it goes on TV, but it's like, really, why are we retelling this?
I
Why are
like
we
the
changing all
first-
this shit?
I like the first
No,
two
no.
seasons
See,
and the
first 2
final
seasons
few
wasn't
seasons.
like that. No. The first 2 seasons wasn't like the later seasons. The later seasons was just a whole lot of bullshit. Like why because all it did was you had incarnations of the Justice. It was stupid. But the first 2 seasons kind of set it up. Well, how was Superman as a teenager? And the first 2 seasons kind of summed it up. And
Yeah,
you know,
yet he's chummy of Lex Luthor, who he never met until he was later on.
No. Pre-crisis, they were friends.
Are you gonna read a retcon and take that as?
But regardless, what I'm saying.
But
is
here's the thing. Though.
Smallville
Like,
was a good show first 2 seasons. Then after season 2, when season 3 came, it started getting stupid. And then
no,
that's when I stopped watching.
But look.
What?
Put it this way. Gotham isn't even focusing on Bruce Wayne like that. And that's
I know
why
that.
I'm really
I know.
looking
They're
forward
gonna
to
focus
it.
on everybody. They're focusing on
And yet
Selena Kyle.
watch.
They're focusing on Rip the Penguin. They're focusing on a lot of characters before they were, Now, like I said, the show could be great, but it seems like a lot of these characters are gonna interact
Yeah.
years before there was
They're meant
even
to
a
be.
Batman.
Yeah, and here's the problem. Originally, this show was meant to be Gotham Central, which was just
Right, which
all
was
about
gonna
the
be about
police.
the cops. Right, it was just gonna be about the cops.
But of course,
Right.
Fox, they said, yo, we're getting a Batman show and you're not putting Batman on it. But we're gonna have little Bruce Wayne in the beginning, but no, you put that little bitch over there. Like
Front
the
and
whole
center,
season.
like front and center. Right.
All right, but you know what? Let's go to the other shows that are coming out. For
No,
example,
okay.
today, CBS announced that they're getting Supergirl.
Oh no, but before we
Really?
get into that, yo, we got another show
Supergirl
that's
is
coming
relevant,
out.
really?
October 7th, The Flash.
That's all I care about.
Arrow.
That's all I care about is the Flash.
Yeah, that's
Yo,
it. That's
I
it. That's it. Because
still,
I like Arrow, and so like the Flash is even half as good as Arrow.
I saw
then
the
that'd be good.
pilot. I saw the pilot. Y'all gonna love it. Y'all gonna
Okay, that's
love
what's
it.
up. That's what's up. Because
Yo,
I'm not really interested in the Flash as a character.
I'm
But-
kind
that's
of
the thing.
like, I'm
Here's
really
the thing. It actually makes you interested in Barry Allen.
Wow.
That's
No,
a
I like
miracle
Wally
in
West. I'm
itself.
sorry. I
No,
like
no,
Wally
no, no,
West.
no, no. Elf,
I'm a
Elf,
Wally
see,
West guy. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Elf,
I don't care
Elf,
about Barry.
just-
I like
Everybody's a
West.
Wally West guy, man. I'm
but like, I'm kind of looking forward to the live. Like, it's weird. I'm looking forward to it in such of like, I expect this to be really, really bad. The TNT Teen Titans show.
hold up. You expect the Flash to be bad, but you want Gotham to be good?
No, did I? Wait, no, what? Yo, Elf.
Wait, what?
the
Follow
hell?
my
Stop
thought
confusing him.
process.
Stop confusing him. You confusing him. He's trying to talk and he's trying to play his Pokemon trading game. Leave him alone. Elf.
Oh boy.
Oh, yo, Neff. Hold that, my
What?
nigga. Hold that. Anyways,
What?
I'm saying I'm expecting. No, the Flash is gonna be real good. Don't get me wrong. The CW has a weird track record as of late of doing really good shows. But I'm looking forward to seeing how bad Teen Titans could end up
Yeah,
on
yeah.
TNT.
How bad? Really?
No, I mean, first off, we're still like 3 shows down. We're trying to go on chronological order. How about that Constantine, man?
Wait. Order? That's a thing in this world?
I
Fucking
know.
shit.
All right. Okay, let's talk about the shows that hasn't been announced yet. CBS gets Supergirl, TNT get the Teen Titans.
Wait, why
What?
again?
That
Why
I've not heard about
Supergirl?
that.
Why? Who cares?
Apparently they kind of want to break in. They want to do another Superman, but they
You
know.
want to do something? Do a decent Wonder Woman.
No. Do a Wonder Woman show. That's what they should.
Nah.
No,
That's
they
what
they
tried
tried.
that.
Just say that?
They
never,
tried.
That never cleared pilot. Remember, the
Yeah.
NBC one never cleared pilot.
They had
Right.
freaking David E. Kelly doing that, and that couldn't clear the pilot.
That would have been good. They
Yeah,
just
we're going to
come with
give Supergirl, who was basically B tier. Who cares about Supergirl?
that. Not
Really?
nobody, really. I don't care
But
about
that's the
Supergirl.
thing. That's the thing.
No,
They
I
want-
care about Supergirl. I care about.
They
like,
want
Supergirl, like,
to get on the Superman hype from Man of
Care about how
Steel
hype it
and
is.
Batman versus Superman, but they don't want to use Superman. It's the same thing why they don't have a Wonder Woman show.
Look, all I
You know
know
why
is this.
I think
I
that's
want me,
Bell? Go ahead, Glenn.
I want me a Green Lantern, a good Green Lantern movie show, whatever.
Not
Yo,
gonna
you
man,
had
shut
a
the
good
fuck
Green
up.
Lantern show. What are you
Shut the
talking
fuck
about?
up.
Wow,
Green Lantern
really?
show
You
was
foul,
good.
son.
You had a good Green Lantern show. See, look, where you be at? Where you be at, Clint?
Wait, what show was that?
Yo.
That was the Green Lantern show, the
Ne-
animated series. What are you talking
Nephrite,
about?
Nephrite, yo,
I'm talking
aim
live
the
action,
ring right
nigga.
here, man.
You're not gonna have a good live action Green Lantern anything. So get out of
Yo,
here.
you're not gonna have a live. If you can't get a movie coming up, how do you expect a television show with that budget? You
Get
serious?
out of here.
Batman
Get out
of
here,
old
Clint.
did it.
Get out of here, Clint.
Yo, Agents of Shield has that Marvel Disney money, and they turn out to be ass. And you're expecting Green
Wait,
Lantern-
whoa.
Because
Shield
the
was actually was
premise-
decent towards the end. I won't lie.
The premise
That Shield
of
was good at the end.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the premise of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. started off really, really bad. And it was like,
And it
they
took
didn't have a
one
clear
Captain
premise for
America
it.
movie to make it good. That's how weak their premise is. They need to tie it into a movie.
Well, it was they could have did it without the movie, but the problem is it was going way too freaking slow. The build up was way too damn slow, and introducing people that didn't need to be in the series in the first place, and then the whole heel turn. Oh look, he's a bad guy. He was in your team all along, and he's a psycho
To be fair-
killer.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
come on,
yeah,
really?
you know what,
Did you just
that
say
was
heel
actually,
turn?
that
Yeah,
was actually a good twist. And yes, he
I
did say
said
heel
it.
turn.
I used
The
to watch
wrestling
wrestling,
fan
not
in me is
anymore.
just sitting there like, yes.
I am sorry, Clinton. That is a thing. People use wrestling terminology outside of wrestling.
No. Not a lot of people do.
Go
People
to
look
T-
at me weird when I say heel turn. I'm like,
go to
yo,
TV tropes. Go to TV tropes.
No, you mean
That's like-
heel face turn. You mean heel face turn. That's what you mean. That's the trope. That's the trope name. Heel face
Yeah.
turn.
heel
Because
face
it's the-
turn.
it's-
but-
because the reason they say that it's the military military turn. That's what that's the military.
Nephrite, I am curious. Please
What?
teach me why it's a military term instead of a wrestling thing.
No, because in the military, when you make a turn, you use your heel. You never seen a military turn when you turn physically.
yes,
I
Yeah,
did.
you
somebody?
got to
Right,
use your
right,
heel.
right.
That's a heel face turn. That's where that trope came from. That's where it came from because you're doing a 180 pretty much. That's
and
where
now
it came
you
from.
know.
Right. I
The
taught
more
them.
you
I taught all of you
know.
something. Except Hacks, because Hacks knew that too.
I was just sitting there trying to figure out why you even brought that up.
No,
Because
I
nobody-
that
because-
was just a very curious.
Because they
that's
don't
a
call
very-
it heel
I just
face turn. They
corrected
just
him. I
called
said,
it.
you
They
mean-
just call it a heel turn. That's all they
I
ever
said,
turn.
You mean heel face turn, right? I corrected. I said you mean heel face turn. That's because that's what the trope is called as well. That's the trope that they're using. So I just corrected them. That's all.
Either way, going away from crappy Marvel TV series. Yo, Constantine on NBC.
Constantine.
Constantine, and that's destined to fail. That's
Yeah,
it to
that is
fail.
destined to fail. It is.
No.
I can't disagree with you, gentlemen. I mean,
No. Listen, it
Just
can be
look at the
good.
premise of Constantine.
What-
Just
what-
look at the
what
premise of
network are they gonna put it
Constantine.
on?
What
network
is
were
the
they gonna
premise
put-
of Constantine?
Okay, let me ask you a question. What network are they going to put Constantine on?
NBC.
Okay, that's bad.
They want.
Okay, there you go. They need to put Constantine should be on HBO.
But
or
come
something.
on, come on.
Or
Hannibal.
AMC.
Explain Hannibal.
No, but Hannibal is a different show than is a different premise than Constantine.
But
you know,
But hold
It's
on,
all-
but
it's almost- that-
guys,
even
we're
that
talking
deserves
about
to
the
be on
premise.
HBO.
We're talking about the premise. For the uninitiated that are listening, what is the premise?
Okay, the premise of Constantine is John Constantine
Why do you
is.
say Constantine?
It's Constantine.
No, it's not. I found
It
out.
is too.
No,
It's
the correct
Constantine.
pronunciation is Constantine. That's what-
Is that the Spanish? Is that the Italian way to pronounce it?
No. What's it
The
called?
Spanish
DC
one?
Comics went on record. That is how you say it.
I didn't make up the
Constantine.
name.
Man, stop being anal about it and just give us the premise, please.
Yeah.
Okay,
Give us the premise, though.
All right,
Okay. It is basically John. We're just gonna call him John. He's an occultist. He's kind of a drunk. He's a trickster. He's a smoker. He's a general bastard. Yeah, but he saves humanity from the evil forces of the dark by pretty much screwing with demons that come up to his face. But also, he kind of sold his soul in order to ensure that he doesn't die from cancer. He is a weird clusterfuck of things that make sure.
Yo, stop. That's already too cumbersome right there. Like, I can't handle it.
Which is why it should have been on HBO or AMC
Yeah,
or something.
it should have been
Can't
on
put it
HBO.
on NBC.
Basically, it's Doctor Who.
Because
only
listen, Hellblazer is it's a bugged out series.
It is.
So and they tell like there's a lot of crazy shit that happens in it and a lot of adult shit that happens in it. So you can't just put it on NBC and then you need to put it on this thing where you can just where you can have more control to do bugged out things. That's what they need to do. NBC is the wrong channel for this.
It is. I mean, Hannibal is one thing, but Constantine, no, he. Oh, great! Now I said Constantine.
Right there you go, because you're saying it right now.
No, Constantine, that needs to be on a place that Johnny is a bastard. He had a punk band. He screwed around with men and women all around, literally screwed around.
Yeah.
And he goes to hell, he goes to heaven, he tricks Satan into leaving his throne. He does a whole lot of fucked up shit.
Yep.
And
he's the man. Though.
Hannibal is one thing, but
yeah, because Hannibal is just dealing with a human serial killer, just whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's not hard to.
I'm still surprised it's that on NBC. That should be on AMC or HBO or something. But
it's not
budget. It's all
like
budget.
It's not this far out premise though. It's a serial killer.
The reason I think Constantine is going to be disappointed because now the pilot didn't really do so good in front of reviewers' eyes, and now they're reaching into, dragging out DC characters that has magic connections. So, oh hey guys, they're gonna be so and so character is gonna be there. So you should.
You know
watch
what I
series.
think this is? What I thought it was? It's basically DC Comics trying to out Doctor Strange Marvel. They're trying to get their shit out there first. That's all it is.
That's what it
Pretty
is.
much.
That's
That's exactly what's going on.
That's exactly what's going on. And yet somehow,
Hey
even
kids, you ever heard of the Spectre?
oh yeah, he's
No,
that's someone who should have their own series.
no, the Spectre is too grand. Way too grand.
No, dude. Have you seen the DC Showcase animated short? All you had to do is have Spectre in a period piece, 1970s grindhouse. Every episode sounds like a freaking porn, 1970s porn, and just have him bust ass everywhere.
But the premise of the Spectre, I mean, if you would actually have the Spectre, you'd have to go through every embodiment that he had. He at one point he was Christmas Allen, he was Hal Jordan.
Man, it's like very easy. I mean, sure, what is he gonna be, Christmas Allen? That'll be great for a second season, but it's just basically somebody got died. Spectre raises them up.
But that's a perfect thing for a television series.
That's a perfect series, a television series. You
can tell long-term stories with a television series.
Yeah, like okay, you got a cop or some kind of special agent who died, but they did not like the way they died. The Spectre shows up and says, "Yo, I'll bring you back to life. You just gotta be my host, and when there's evil, we gotta punish it." Okay. Oh, by the way, when I mean punish it, I mean hardcore. So you better not be soft and shit. Whatever, man. Just bring me back to life.
No, but what they should do, they need to like work on a Wonder Woman show. So they need to bring it back.
No. Now that she's part of the movie verse, she's not touchable.
But the movie's gonna suck. Everything
about that
Zack
movie's
Snyder
gonna
is
suck.
involved, so it's gonna suck. He's gonna destroy it, and Warner Brothers is gonna have to, anybody can tell them this.
No, of course. The whole Justice League thing over there, they're dragging so many actors into this whole thing.
Yo, Ben Affleck's gonna kill it. He's gonna kill it. Yo, you watch. He's gonna do so good. It's gonna be fantastic.
But he's gonna be the only good thing about that.
No, I'm being sarcastic. No, he's not. No, he's not.
No.
Let's get off DC. Let's talk about something worthwhile.
Okay, so let's go back to Marvel. And okay, briefly, we're just gonna touch on this. Marvel's gonna have this big ass event. Well, two big ass event, but one of them is gonna be ass called Access.
And it's gonna be a
All Access is another Avengers X-Men collaboration. Hey, thanks Marvel. We didn't need that.
Then we already have a Avengers versus X-Men thing.
And, but
yeah,
hey,
we did.
If it makes money, do it twice.
But let's see if we're going to have a Wolverine in that, or if Wolverine will stay dead through All Access, or maybe this will be a parallel storyline. It doesn't make any sense.
This is a better way.
Wait,
okay.
How did Wolverine die again?
He's still dying. He lost his.
What is he dying of? What is Wolverine?
He doesn't have his regeneration powers anymore.
Oh God! Now they did a story where he somehow lost his regeneration.
No, actually, yo, they've been doing this for months. Months.
This has been an ongoing project.
So he lost his healing factor. Really? Like what? How did he lose his healing factor now?
Saber took it away.
Huh?
Wow.
Don't ask me how. It's
Don't
just
ask.
no.
Wait, who took it away?
Sabretooth.
Oh God! How did Sabretooth?
We just said don't ask.
Don't ask.
No,
it's not worth it.
I'm asking just to make a point because it's
okay, you know what?
Hold
up. We're gonna wiki it.
I'm saying it to make a point because I know it's stupid. I know it's some bullshit, some convoluted, long-winded bullshit that is so stupid. It's just so he can die, so that now they can build him back up to bring him back a year later or whenever they're gonna bring him back, and so they can start selling Wolverine comics at the premium price and make a whole lot of money.
Okay, so basically what happened was he was basically injected with an alien virus that basically destroyed his healing factor.
With an alien virus.
Now, the really dumb thing about it, and I don't really think they're going to kill him off, because
when he was turned into the Brood, for instance, like that.
Come on now, this is just dumb shit.
It's dumb
that's
shit.
what I'm
It
saying.
really is.
Or like every other time he's been in contact with something, his healing factor kicks in, removes it, or if you take the dumb TV show, they even use it as part of one of their plots.
Here's the problem. Ever since the 2000s, people started getting sick of Wolverine. He was overexposed.
That's not true.
Oh, he was overexposed.
That's
now they're
not
big
true.
boy. Now they're big boy. The X-Men.
No, that's not true. I don't know anybody. I love Wolverine. I'm always.
Oh, that's
you.
you. That's you. But
well, what happened? What happened, Neff, is they got tired of the fact that Wolverine can go in just about any instance and just walk through it and come out.
Right,
and they got mad because Marvel seems to have forgotten that his background, his samurai background, his war background, his fighting instance. Now he doesn't even fight. He just goes in. Oh, hey, Rob, stab him, done. Now, ever since they started doing this, he's actually had to rely on his actual fighting ability because he can't even use his claws.
Yeah.
Oh no, he does, but it hurts like hell.
And yeah, and he's not supposed to do it. He's supposedly not supposed to do it. Last
Well, he
time
does it
he
anyway.
talked to Reed, he was like, "Don't do this." He's like, "Ah, fuck."
Yeah,
Whatever.
because he can die. Like if he retracts his claws without his healing factor, he can die from it.
Right, he can get an infection and die. And that's what he told him. Stop
I
doing
know,
it.
I know, and yeah, he keep doing it, and like he gets pills from Hank to stop the adamantium from poisoning his internal organs.
Wait. He still
Ah.
wait. So he still has the adamantium on his bones with no healing factor,
Exactly.
Right.
and he's not dead. And wait. So he's not dead already?
They're
Yeah,
slowing it down.
They're slowing it down, but
That
yeah.
should have killed him. That should have killed him in a span of like 2 weeks or something like that. He should have been dead.
Hey, in comic book time, it could be all those months, could be 2 weeks.
Okay, you're right.
But
Of course,
yeah,
they put in that dumbass escape. If you read the last one when he's talking to Reed, it's like, "Hey, I can reverse this. Just give me time." It's like, really? Why'd you do that?
no. And then Wolverine, you know what he did? The smart thing he did? He said he invited all of his enemies. He told them where he is. Let's go. Let's end this. Fuck this. I'm not gonna wait like a pussy. Really, Logan?
But then he left. He left, and he went after the person who did it, who put the hit on him.
I'm sorry. And here's the best part. Whatever happened to that whole school shit that you were doing? Yeah, well, I'm dying now, so fuck that shit.
He left that shit that's throwing up. Take care of this. I'm out. Peace.
Good job, Logan. Good job. I think it's because like now that the Avengers are the big money maker and people can get the same shit with Wolverine, but with Deadpool and little random shit. Now Marvel has to pull out the stops to make people remember why Wolverine is such a profitable and important character. This is
give me
desperation.
Deadpool.
This
Well,
is
yeah, we got Deadpool. I don't need Wolverine for a while. We got Deadpool.
exactly. This is
Right, so.
death of Superman desperation. And yet
You
it's
think
not
so?
gonna
You think so?
Nah, watch it. It's not going to make the same impact because back in 97, back in 94, that was a big thing.
No, it's not
Now-
going to be an impact because they've done it too many times. You know, you kill
Exactly.
Captain America, you kill Superman, you kill Batman. It's like, really, we don't care anymore.
Okay, so when is Wolverine coming back? Let's see. When did Fox say X-Men Apocalypse going to come out?
Exactly. It's just like the same shit that's going on right now. Oh, Thor's a woman. When does the Avengers come out? He'll be a man by then.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no. It's something else. Is Thor's still there? We can't change Thor's sex, but we have to make him a woman because feminist and shit.
Oh God, no.
Oh boy.
Let's not
Can we
get
go
into
in? Can we go another
please.
topic now? Can we finish this topic?
Now hold up. There is that little rumor that's going on though, that maybe the X-Men movie is not even gonna affect his comeback, because Marvel has a brilliant little tactic to ensure that they get the rights back from Fox and Sony.
And it's
When it-
undermining. They can't really do that to Sony.
No,
They
they're gonna
fuck
try.
themselves if they do it to Sony.
They're gonna try. They are going. Once this whole Axis thing is going on, they are trying to legitimately stop sales of X-Men and Fantastic Four comics.
It'll never work on X-Men, but it'll work
No.
on Fantastic Four.
So, nobody is going to be interested in the properties, and then when the movie comes out, they fail.
I mean, Reed Richards is fantastic.
Oh, Quentin.
I don't know. Like, I really don't care.
There's nobody on that team that is relevant anymore. I mean, at one point in time, Human Torch and Sue Richards was, not anymore.
Can I
Thing.
be real? Can
The
I be
Thing,
real?
you're not even B tier anymore. The Thing, you're like D tier. Nobody cares between Hawk and Red Hawk and
the
Red
only
She-Hulk.
reason Reed still has something is because he's part of the Illuminati.
Right. Which is about to
And-
get jacked now anyway.
He's going to
I'm
get
not gonna lie
jacked.
to y'all.
Who
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We've been here for a
Who cares
while.
about
I am
Fantastic Four?
sleepy.
Okay, next.
Yeah, so
I
let's
am
just
sleepy.
end it. The big event is Spider-Man Spider-Verse. Every Spider-Man versus every Spider-Man in the entire multiverse for the title of Spider-Man.
Yo, so
Well-
this is the Royal Spider Rumble with the man who went the 30-man Rumble going on to Spider Mania for a title shot.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, and watch as what's it called? Dan Slots making sure that it's Peter Parker versus Otto Octavius in Spider-Man.
Yo, that is not even possible.
No, it's gonna happen. Dan Slott loves his OC, man.
They can.
He loves his
It's
superior.
like, hey, I'm you, but you're me, but we're the same people in the same continuity. Wait, I'm you.
And then the whole world crumbles around itself.
Exactly. It's like what?
And then John Cena wins the title anyway.
Exactly.
But on the real, it's basically it's a multi. It's basically every Don Slott's excuse to kill off a bunch of multiversal Spider-Man that
you never even heard of? They didn't even exist. They're just made up for now.
Why he's doing it? Because it's lazy and it's easy to do. Fuck this. There's nothing to talk about.
And cyborgs are cool.
Can we do final thoughts now, please?
Okay, sure. Final thoughts. Who's your favorite Spider-Man?
Peter
Who
Parker.
am I?
Peter Parker.
Parker.
Which one?
Peter Parker. The Peter Parker.
Yeah, which
the
one?
Original Spider-Man. Original
First gen.
Spider-Man. Which one?
I like 2099. I like that.
I like O'Hara too.
Yo,
I
my
like
favorite
regular-
Spider-Man was the Toku Spider-Man from Japan in the 70s.
Yo, good on you. He's gonna show up in the event.
Are
Yeah,
But if you
serious?
ask me now, who my favorite Spider-Man is, I would have to say Kane.
Oh, my man. Yo,
Kane
Mine's
don't
just
give a shit.
regular
Kane will kick
plain
your
old
ass.
Peter
Done.
Parker. Mine's just plain old Peter Parker. That's the Spider-Man I care
okay.
about.
Real final thoughts.
My real final thought is I can't wait because Senran Kagura
Senran
Shinobi
Kagura.
Versus is coming out next month.
Yes. It has been confirmed by XE. Yes.
Yes, it's coming out next month to America on the Vita, and I'm going to have it. I'm buying the physical. Let's get physical version for $50 or whatever, and it's gonna be great. And I'm just great. And Black Friday's coming up, so and then I'm just doing great. I'm just living a life,
Hentai.
Pretty much, exactly. You will understand.
Good man.
Okay.
Will.
Man. I'm not sure if you guys talk about this already, but I am very happy that the Persona Q 3DS model is coming in November. I would got myself pre-ordered. I cannot wait for Persona Q. But heck, right now, Hyrule Warriors, man. I
Elf
want
hates you.
that scarf.
Yo.
I want
hates
that
you, by the way.
scarf.
God damn. No. I'm going with him.
You hate him for the Persona Q.
No,
No,
I Persona. I can't wait.
I love Persona.
I might get
But
a.
you want one.
I might get a. Well, I'll wait to get a new 3DS. I might get a new 3DS next year.
I have a new 3DS. I don't need to get another one. I'll just wait for Persona Q. Thank you very much.
No, I mean the new 3DS, the new model that.
Oh, the new
supposed to
one,
be
the
coming
new,
out.
new.
Yeah, that's.
I love when you people say that. The new. Really? You want the new?
Yeah, because
huh?
you guys are confusing. Yeah, Nintendo's stupid. Nintendo's stupid. Nintendo's
No,
stupid.
we
They
officially are
they
calling
call their
it-
products dumb things.
No,
You know?
we are officially calling it the Super Famicom 3DS. You wanna know why? This is a fucking Super Famicom. Fuck that shit.
Boy.
Yo,
Yeah.
man.
And it's still weaker than the Wii.
It's called Super 3DS. That's the Super NES. This is American. You get it right.
All right. Next.
And also, did anybody actually bought the Smash Brother models of the 3DS?
Me. That's where I went there.
Not me, cause I like my money.
I
Clinton
apparently
is
don't.
Smart. No, Clinton is smart. Clinton
I
is
apparently
smart.
don't like my money.
I like my money too, but my old 3DS was whacking out. I need those LNR buttons
So
working.
tell me. So let me ask you a question. These Super Smash Brothers 3DSs, what they look like? They got like.
Dude, it got
design
characters
Better
on
something?
it. Listen, it got all the characters on it, and it's Crips versus Blood. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's
Red
what it
versus
is.
blue.
I mean, no, it came with the game. I'm saying.
I,
No.
I was told. I was told
No.
from the Nintendo
No,
version.
no. And last time I checked, it wasn't.
No,
Well,
none
when
of
I-
the
when I
special
bought-
edition 3DSs are coming with the game.
No.
None.
Oh.
Hold up. When I bought it at Nintendo, they told me that the demo was installed.
Oh.
They
No,
got the
what's the
demo,
game?
nigga. We talking
The
about
game.
the full game, son.
Who cares about the demo? We talking about the game. Is the game coming with this Super
The
Smash
game
Brothers
coming out on
Edition
October
3DS?
1st, dude. Of
October.
course.
October
You guys-
3rd.
Bloodborne.
I'm getting
all I
it
care about.
early. Thank you, Hank.
Yeah, I'll wait till next year to get a new 3DS.
Because
Thank
you
you.
know,
That's
Xeno,
what I
'cause
say.
Xeno, whatever the hell that game is, that
Xenoblade.
was on the Wii.
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
see, that's
Xenoblade
why. See, that's
Chronicles.
why I'm glad I never bought. That's why I'm glad I never bought a 3DS. I got my Vita first because the Vita is a better system. So, and then I'll just
Technically.
wait.
Technically.
Only for
And
only
then
for
I'll just wait,
JRPGs.
and then I'll just wait for my 3DS next year with the new. Cause I'm glad now, now this new 3DS came out and it's better than the old 3DS. So that's
Oh.
that's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
well, good luck trying to get Persona Q model. That thing has the velvet room. Thank you very much.
I'm not,
Yo.
cause there's some games, cause I'm a huge Persona Shin Megami Tensei guy, so I'm gonna get Shin Megami Tensei 4
Yeah.
on the 3DS when I get the 3DS next year. I'm gonna
Yo,
have
how
my
happy
Persona.
are the fans of Shin Megami Tensei and Persona that Persona is now the biggest name JRPG in the world right now?
Damn
Yo, that's
straight.
what's
I
up.
mean,
No,
heck.
listen, Atlas
It's been
always,
the biggest since Persona 3.
Listen, I was
So,
listen, I was
Straight.
big.
Damn straight.
Listen, I was a fan of that since. I'm glad I've been with Atlas with that because I got I still don't have Persona 1 and 2 because I got to get that on the Vita. I'm gonna get those on
Yes.
Vita, but I played them back on the PlayStation 1 back in the day, and those were the
Oh, okay,
joints.
okay.
And those were the joints, and but I'm glad to see Atlas is finally getting the credit that is, because when you talk about like a few years ago, like back in like the beginning of the PS3,
Way
Xbox,
back.
yeah, like early
Back during the
2000s.
PS1.
Bottom line, early 2000s, Atlas didn't get the props he deserved for the Shin Megami series. And whenever you talk about JRPGs, what are the best JRPGs out there? A lot of people didn't mention Shin Megami because a lot of people didn't really know that's really big in Japan. It wasn't really big here until
It was stuck in that little corner with
until
Daisuke
Persona,
Kisukeya.
once Persona 3 came out,
Yeah.
that's when it blew up. So
Oh, yeah.
basically,
I
Persona
wanna-
3
I
and
want to
4.
technically just say 4 because that blew up
Well,
entirely.
No,
That is like the
Persona
biggest
3,
cash
no,
cow right
Persona
now.
3 is what got people, because Persona 3 and Persona 4 is what kind of
Persona
gave-
3 is what got
It
people
got-
talking
it got-
about it.
Yeah,
Persona
Persona
4
4
is
got
kind
it
what
of
me.
people love it.
Yeah. Persona 4 just finished it. It just finished everything up. It said, okay, but I got back into Shin Megami back when Shin Megami 3 came out, Nocturne, back on PS2 back in
Nocturne.
2003.
Yeah.
In 2003 when it came out back in 2003. That's when I got back into the Shin Megami series, and I was like, wow.
Yes,
And I was
yes.
I still have all the PS2 Shin Megami games to this day. I have a Digital Devil Saga. all the
Yes,
Personas.
yes. Actually, that was the one that actually got me as well. Digital Devil
Yeah,
Saga. I like that
Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2. I got that. I got Devil Summer the games on the PS2. The Rido
Rido and the Soul
versus
Authority.
Abaddon and all that stuff. I got
Featuring
both of
Dante
those.
from Devil May Cry.
Right, I got both. No, Dante was in the Shin Megami
Nocturne.
3. Yeah, he
Nocturne,
was in
Nocturne.
Nocturne. Yeah. He was in Nocturne.
Yeah,
And,
so pretty much, yeah.
But what I'm saying is that you need to, if y'all didn't play the PS2 Shin Megami games, I need to go back and get them or something. Or I think they're on PSN. I think
Yeah,
they're on
they're on
PSN now.
PSN, yes.
So yeah, so
$10.
yeah, they got the Digital Devil Saga. Play those games. Those are some of the
I'm
best
only-
RPGs of all time. Is what I'm saying.
Damn straight.
No, see, in y'all opinion. I mean, I like
No,
those
it's not my
RPGs. I'm
opinion,
not going to
it's
sit down there.
My opinion is fact. If I say something is dope, it's dope. There's no,
But
there's no
look,
opinion.
I'm gonna say no. I love those games, but I'm not gonna sell like, oh yeah, I need to play it. I mean, I recommend you play it. Like I
That's
always
what we saying. That's what recommended means. It's like, yo, you need to go play that.
Gotta
what
get
that's not what it
the
means.
experience under it.
That's not what it means.
Recommend is not need.
Yes.
I recommend you get your oil change.
Yeah. In other words,
That don't
need
mean
to
you
get your
gotta
oil
do
changed.
it.
In
Yeah.
other words, you need to get your. I recommend you not be. I recommend you
I
not-
recommend
I
that we don't
recommend
have
you
an
not shove a
argument on
baseball bat up
semantics,
your
all
ass.
right?
That means you don't need to, that you need not to shove a baseball up your ass. That's what that means.
But if I
Recommend-
want to, I could.
recommend we move on. I recommend we move
Right.
on.
I'm
That
sorry,
means
I'm
we
sorry,
need to
I'm
move
sorry
on. Right.
that
Elf means,
my
in other words,
Persona
Elf says
got
we
this.
need to move on. So
So my
that's what
final
recommend
thought,
means.
my final thoughts is this: 20% of the people in this chat need to get a fucking dictionary. One,
Hold on.
two.
And that's Clinton.
Oh.
Clinton's one of them.
I'm just gonna sit here and just wonder why math isn't black people's strongest suit sometimes.
Oh man.
One of them.
Two. If you're a sports game fan, you should be looking forward to NBA 2K15.
No, I am waiting very, very patiently for that shit.
You should anticipate, if you're a really big basketball guy, if you're a big wrestling fan, WWE 2K15. unfortunately got delayed on next gen, so it's coming out November 11th. But I'm looking forward to seeing what Visual Concepts did with that game. Persona Q's coming out around that time.
Thanksgiving, baby.
It's coming out
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Grand Theft Auto is coming out around that time as well on the next gen.
If you haven't
Don't
played
care.
it for like the millionth time.
Don't care.
Well, unless you got a PC, then you gotta wait till January.
Oh wait, Thanksgiving is the 27th this year.
Yep.
Yo guys need to give me something.
No.
Buy me a game
no.
or something.
We're getting you New York Comic Con.
And also, ladies and
But
gentlemen,
that's my birthday.
Ladies and gentlemen, I recommend that if you're going to get a tablet, if you're going to get a tablet, I recommend. This is a recommend. You don't need to. I recommend that you look into getting, especially if you do graphic design, a Microsoft Surface tablet. Just saying.
Yes, you do. Surface comes with pressure point screen already attached and a pen.
Wait,
That
really?
means you don't have to spend $100 on a Wacom pen in order.
Or
to
you
use
can
it
go
as a
out and
tablet.
buy a $300 and something Nvidia Shield tablet that has that as well.
But my question is, does it have
Photoshop? Do you recommend him
Photoshop?
getting the NVIDIA Shield tablet?
It depends on what you're going to be doing other than just graphic design on that tab on the Surface.
For an artist, Surface is just as good. Yeah, you
Look
can
into
also
the
get-
Nvidia Shield tablet too, and look into their pen, their
You
stylus.
can get also like a Macroware. It's like a cheap tablet that runs Windows, and it's okay if you're just gonna do graphic design, but it's nothing special for anything else. You're gonna need that social media in order to put out your arts. So, yeah.
But no, seriously though, if you're looking at getting a tablet, also look at the Nvidia Shield tablet. That's the reason why I picked it up. I got rid of mine, and this is my exclusive tablet. More than anything, because of the stylus.
I mean, you do love yourself some mobile gaming too. Do you have? I would
No,
imagine.
I don't really play mobile games at all.
Really?
Now, mobile games. What mobile games? Mobile games suck.
You know, I'm not talking about those.
Yeah,
type
I
of
don't
games.
play
I'm talking
mobile games
about,
myself.
do you emulate? Do you do emulators?
Not on my tablets, no.
Okay.
I don't see a point unless you have a
Right.
controller with it.
Right. I can hook up
yeah,
Bluetooth
yeah.
tablet controller too, but I don't. I emulate that on my PC downstairs. Speaking of which is my final thought, I just went out and brought NVIDIA's new GTX 970.
Yay!
How
That
much
I'm broke.
was it?
It was actually only $339.
Yay!
I love you.
But you know what I did? I sold my Destiny, which is $250, and I'm selling my other GTX 660. So I really didn't spend anything. Yay!
Hey.
Yo, shouts out to the African American hustle who knows how to make money off of shit they really shouldn't make money off.
Why I
of.
gotta be African American? Why can't just?
Yo,
be
that's just smart economics. Seriously,
Yeah,
if a new video card comes out, you know you're a PC.
I ain't been in
Clinton,
Africa 400 years. Well, why I gotta
Clinton,
be
you know
African-American?
you're a
what about the
PC
Asians?
gamer
What
if you
about
do that shit.
Latinos? They've been doing this shit.
Or
Look,
Asians.
you know what?
Hey, what
I'm
about us
sorry.
Asians? We know how to make money.
But Hax, you gotta understand. Listen, I know about that hustle. Trust me when I say this, man. I flipped some crazy shit.
Shit. As soon as I saw that, I was like,
Listen,
hey, it's out.
Pokemon
Yeah, I'm
cards-
selling this shit now.
Selling Pokemon cards for twice their value is not flipping it, Clint.
Yo, you're on that Pokemon Underground. man?
Yo, Nephrite,
You're going-
son. Hop off that, son. Yo,
Yo,
you just
you
like,
going
you just
to-
like
you're going to
hopping
the
on shit
library?
and staying on it, son. Like, you
You
like
going-
being a
Nah,
dead
cause
horse.
I just focus on something and then I just go in.
Yo,
Word,
that's
you are
right.
like the United States government. Sometimes
Right.
you're good for something, most of the time it's good for nothing.
Hey, yo, Nephrite. Yo,
Wow,
Nephrite.
see
Be
that-
thankful,
that-
be thankful that Clinton doesn't go on
What?
Yu-Gi-Oh, man, because them niggas.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Clint. Don't go on you. Okay.
Yo,
I
them
haven't
niggas
played
will kill
Yu-Gi-Oh
each
since
other
I
for
was in
that,
high
man.
school, son.
But yeah, that's ended. Thanks for listening to another fun-filled, wacky episode of the Arsenal Podcast, which we're not changing our name. Get used to it. And enjoy the Tokyo Game Show.
That's
And
right.
we'll see you at New York Comic Con next month.
Oh yeah.
Get
We'll
hyped,
see
son.
you.
Get
We'll
hyped.
see you at New York Comic Con
Matane.
2014.
Get hyped, son. Get hyped. Get hyped, son. Get
Matane.
hyped.
Bye.